25DL 1590 AM, Cherryville, Gastonia, Kings Mountain. Online at www.ktcbroadcasting.com.
Are you new to the area? Or maybe you just have problems locating those hard-to-find streets. Universal Advertising Associates has published a quality Cleveland County street guide, and now they are available free of charge at these area business locations: Cleveland Lumber Company, Klein Roofing, Eileen's Soul Food Eatery, Stephanie Williams Remax, Bridges Hardware, Sane Grading, Southern Equipment Rentals, Cruise Through Grab and Go, Cinnamon Sun Paint and Body Shop, Carolina Kitchen, The Depot Cafe, Kelly's Little Angels, Joe's Florist and Catering, Press Coffee Lounge, K&D State Line Grocery, and KTC Broadcasting. The maps will be available for a limited time only, so hurry into the business location nearest you.
Some people say there are doers, and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers, like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain.
You've got to check this out. The Lithia Creek Tavern at the Lincoln Country Club in Lincoln has all your favorite beverages, along with some great food, all kinds of sandwiches, and check out their weekly specials. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m., 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. on weekends. Book your event at the Lincoln Country Club. And for tea times, call the Pro Shop at 704-735-1382. The Lincoln Country Club and Lithia Creek Tavern, both at 2052 Country Club Road in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
There's nothing like cash in your pocket, especially if you can turn your scrap into cash with the help of Gaston Used Auto Parts and Recycling in Gastonia. For over 25 years, this locally family-owned and operated business has been giving some of the best prices for scrap. They take tungsten scrap carbide, as well as stainless steel, aluminum, copper, and brass. Need help? Gaston Used Auto Parts and Recycling will supply you with a roll-off container to help make your recycling easy. Turn your scrap into cash with the help of Gaston Used Auto Parts and Recycling. 305 Dogwood Street in Gastonia. Call 704-827-9468. Online at GastonUsedAutoPartsAndRecycling.com. DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. And DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Boston Road, Highway 18 in Shelby. Or find them online at DeRisiRacing.com. Or give them a call at 704-538-3512.
It's time to go yard with a new John Deere from James River Equipment Company in Shelby. Now you can buy James River 1025R compact tractor for only $189 per month with 0% financing for 72 months. You can add a front-end loader for $60 a month or add a belly mower for $40 per month. And when you come in and get a quote, you'll be entered to win All-Star Awards. So go yard at James River Equipment Company, 703 North Coast Road, Highway 180 North in Shelby.
Chosen breed, you don't see too many And good morning, and welcome to another Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin Hastings, Chip Carter, Tom Cinefunny, and Terry Reinhardt, and JP as always, making them sound good, pushing buttons. And we want to thank McDonald's of Cherryville for supplying us every Saturday morning with our breakfast. What did you guys have this fine morning?
Go ahead, Chip. What'd you have this morning?
Well,
I just finished up a juicy sausage and egg biscuit. Thank you, Aaron and an OJ. Thank you, JP.
Terry?
Yes, right. I had a hash brown, a good hash brown. I'm going to tell you, man, it did them well today. And sausage, egg, and cheese and McMuffin.
Tommy.
And I had a bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin and a large coffee and a hash brown. And I just want to say that we took our little break at McDonald's of Cherryville when I had me a 4.5-hour day in the car, and the guys got a frappe. I didn't know that that the high school kids were into that kind of stuff. Usually it's energy drinks, but they stopped and got frappes. We had a good time. Took a break there at McDonald's in Cherryville. So appreciate you always providing great service.
I got a strawberry banana smoothie and an egg and cheese biscuit from McDonald's in Cherryville. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they are our sponsor. Check them out before and after the ball games here in Cherryville when you come to the games, Post 100 and Shelby playing. Terry?
Yeah, I do want to say that we let Zach have a week off this week. So if you're listening, Zach, we appreciate you filling in, buddy.
Week, guys,
I don't know.
It's all right.
I don't know if he's listening, but Zach, when I was at Myrtle Beach, just for a couple of days, so the flea market was about shut down because the tropical storm came in, so not too many people come. We usually go down to Surfside. Same guy was there. I remember I got you the 1992 Royals, and you got the 92 Yankees.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
But I went down there, and he had the 92 Braves. So I have the cards from the 92 Braves to give to Zach next time one of these guys calls in sick.
That might
So
be
just-
actually it's gonna be next week.
Yeah.
Actually, 'cause
Okay. All right.
My girl's swim schedule got changed on me, so yeah, next
Okay.
week.
All right. So
Zach, put that on your
So
calendar for next
Zach,
week.
come in and just send me a text message, Zach, because those cards are still in the Tahoe console that where I got them from Surfside. So I've got who's on the. That should be a good set. The 92 Braves.
Yeah.
That should
Was
be
Maddox
like
on there
Glavin
yet?
and Smoltz and
Yeah.
all
Steve
them.
Avery.
Glavin.
Yeah,
David-
I mean
David
that should
Justice.
be pretty.
Heck
Terry
yeah.
Pendleton. All those guys should be in that set. So that-
I don't know if Pendleton's on that one.
No,
You
he
don't
should.
think
That's
so?
very close to
he might be still with the Cardinals.
very close. I can't remember the exact year.
Yeah, he might have gone on. No, I think
That seems
92.
like that was his last year. Was 92.
Yeah, that
But
was a
I'm-
pretty good.
and I could be totally wrong.
That's a
on that.
pretty good.
I'm
That's a
in the
pretty
know.
good, pretty good set. So Zach, just remind me, and I'll bring that into you.
That was the ones we didn't like trade. That's the one of the trades we lost. We don't lose a lot of trades.
Pendleton was still playing for him.
Who?
For the Braves.
Oh,
Uh, Sid Bream, Mark Lemke, Jeff Blauser, Rafael Belliard, Ron Gant,
Garbage team.
Otis Nixon, David Justice,
Oh,
Dion coming off the bench.
I did pull a Dion card yesterday.
Where did Otis Nixon play college baseball?
That's a good question.
In North
I
Carolina.
think he played with George Washington though. He's so old.
Yeah. Where did he play? Lewisburg College.
Oh yeah, hey, nice.
I went up there back when I used to do travel baseball. I went up there to Lewis. I used to do crazy stuff, go all the way across the state, umpire baseball.
Is he a Wilmington person?
I don't know, but he
Seems
played.
like he
He
might
played
have been.
at Lewisburg. I did not realize that, but they got like the posters up and all.
This is the beginning of their '90s. I won't say dominance because you only won one World Series, but their '90s streak there because this is pre Greg Maddux. This is Smoltz, Avery, and Glavin, but this is I think a year or two before Maddux signed with him.
Gotcha.
Maddox was still with the Cubs.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. I want to say something about these fellas over here. Swung by the Lincoln Country Club. These four fellas are trying to play in every county in the state of North Carolina.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
That's a good goal.
but like, so they're in their 70s and they started in 2022. I thought this was like a 1-year thing, like, like 2 a day.
Yeah.
There's 100 counties. I don't know, whatever they want to do. But no, this has been going on since 2022.
You get enough hot days, you can do that in a year. You got to drive from one county to the other if you're
These
retired.
old fellas are just now getting around to it. I didn't notice that till now, and I just saw the 22, so that just made me crack up. Let me get a good picture.
It took us 3 years to find a course in Lincoln County. That's what
these fellas over at Lincoln Country Club. We'll thank Jody and them for posting.
That's awesome
as well. But
I figured some of those
18th green.
Some of those counties, those sparsely populated counties in the eastern and western part of the state, might not have golf course.
That's a fair point.
Wonder if they keeping score of every place they go.
Well, I'm sure somebody's got a scorecard. Yeah,
that'd be neat as
kicking
crap.
y'all's butts by 50 strokes right now.
Do you think?
Yeah, we played in 30 of them, and I'm up by 40 strokes.
You said last
Look,
week.
I'm looking at these old fellas, and it looks like there's a lot of gimmies in this group.
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
I don't know about them keeping the exact score.
I mean, is there a?
I don't know how far they drive off the green.
This is a mulligan.
Is there a course in Swain County? Is there a course in Clay County? Is there a course in Jackson County? Is there a course in Dare County? I don't know. Like some of these.
It'd be a shame if it was. There used to be a course everywhere, but now you don't know, Tom.
No. And you know, Kevin, what you said earlier, because I do spend a lot of time in a car. we drive by where Deerbrook is, and it looks like, you know, they're working on the driving range. They've got the covered. It does look like hang time, you know, because he's the same guy that owns it, and that's coming back to Cleveland County. And at first, like, I saw the huge net, and I'm like, maybe this is going to be like a Topgolf thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think it is. I think it's basically driving range, covered, heated bays, that kind of thing. But it looks pretty cool so far. So, I mean, I'm glad to see that coming back.
I'm excited to try it out.
I would love to see somebody bring back the actual golf course over there.
Yes.
Because when in my younger days, we spent a lot of summer nights out on the 9-hole. And one of the funniest things, Chip, I don't know if you've ever seen this. You take a guy who's never played golf before, and like there's a rock in front of him, and I kid you not, he swung as hard as he can, hit the rock, and the rock came back. Ball came back and hit him, and left a knot and split. And it's like, dude, you better go. Like, I don't know if it's emergency room, but it's like, man, it's
you
pretty
get that
bad.
looked at.
No, man, I need to finish. I'm gonna get my money's worth. Finished the round. I'm like, oh my God.
He's concussed. He's in the protocol, but he finished his round.
I'll tell you what, man, it's something else.
I've witnessed a hole-in-one out there, actually.
That's my only hole-in-one. I had a hole-in-one on 17 in about like 2002 or 3.
My brother-in-law got a hole-in-one out there one time when I was playing with him.
But I think it was only like an 80-yard hole, so I don't really know if it counts.
Hey, it's a par 3.
Yeah, it's a par 3. So that's my one claim to fame.
I love your point, though, Tom, because that is, and from a young person's standpoint or somebody getting into the game, that's a great type of course to introduce them. It's not It's not a overly long course. It's a good chance for them to kind of learn.
You work on your short game.
Right.
You work on your short game.
And your tee shot, I mean, you still get some full swings in too. So it's just, I'm a fan, and I would love, I'm like you, I'd love to see it brought back and rejuvenated. For the record, Otis Nixon is born in Evergreen, North Carolina. It's almost looks like it's if you drew a line almost directly due south of Fayetteville, and then drew a line almost directly due west of Wilmington. That's where Evergreen is. They kind of it meets in the middle.
Yeah, he went to Lewisburg College. You know, like they do, they do claim him. Putting it lightly, but I know old Otis played till he's about 50. Didn't he, Terry? I mean, he's still out there. He's still out there playing a long time. But I'm telling you what, man, he's pretty good, pretty quick. Didn't want him on the base pass.
He was your prototypical switch hitting, leadoff hitting center fielder. I don't know. Do y'all remember I can't remember if they were playing the Pirates. It wasn't in the playoffs, but the play where he climbed up walked up the wall at Fulton County Stadium and made the catch. It was like a game-saving catch,
like the Bo Jackson catch.
Similar, it was similar. Yeah, so Jackson ran after he made the catch. Nixon, it was the ball was going to be a home run. Nixon climbed up the wall and actually caught the ball and brought it back in from it being a home run. So it was really impressive, and had the
intentions of his.
Yeah, well, and had the awareness to throw the ball back in because it wasn't 2 outs. He had the awareness to throw the ball back in as soon as he caught it. It's still one of the most impressive plays I've ever seen.
Tommy was talking about, some of the courses and stuff. We've lost a lot of courses in this area, and you wondering about which counties.
Pine Grove's gone.
That one probably hurt more than anybody. Anything around. Crowders are struggling right now with their greens. We've lost we had a par 3 in Vesper City. We had one in Shelby, and that hurts a lot of the kids, like you said, the teenage kids or whatever, just going out and playing and learning the game and having fun. And we've also, I don't know about like Lincoln County where we're at, Terry, but with the loss of that, you used to have batting cages, Tom. And
Correct.
so like now, if you either got to find someone who has got a private facility inside some warehouse that you got to find on Facebook or something, or you drive to Gastonia and go there. But there used to be somewhere I could go to Cleveland County and hit some baseballs and play some golf and everything. And then you get done, you play some putt and stuff. And that's some of the things like the kids today riding around with their little phones and everything. Like this is not as fun, I promise you.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, these things, and I'm on mine too much, so I'm not going to criticize anybody, but I'm just telling you, man, the outdoor activities have been, I wouldn't say like gone away, but greatly diminished. I mean, in the 80s and 90s, you could ride in any neighborhood, and kids would be playing basketball till 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just something they did, and they don't. Like somebody asked me, it was kind of funny because I told them was school more fun when you were in school? Yeah, like asked me that, and I was like, well, I think that we had to kind of create our own fun. Like we had to go, we're gonna go meet at the pizza parlor, and we're gonna go have pizza, and then we're gonna go shoot pool somewhere, and like you had to do something that was interactive. Now you can have a gathering, seriously, like after the AP exam, we have some downtime. And they would just sit there. They would sit there like in a circle, and some of them were actually like playing the card game and all that. But some of them just sitting in a circle, and all of them staring at the phone. And I walk in the morning. I walk in the morning, and there's 20 people in the class.
Yeah.
Like when we were in school, it's like, hey man, like let's make talking about this, talking about that. Let's go do this later. And then these kids, I swear, man, you walk in the room, it's 15 of them. Just sitting there.
Hey, they're going to take care of that next year, though, aren't they?
Well, the law's passed. It goes into effect in 2026. And I was having some fun with a couple of the Burns boys with that. I said, what y'all going to do when you get thrown in jail for having yourself? No, Mr. C, no. I was like, well, I said, that's the law. That ain't going to work. That ain't
going to work.
So
I'm going to tell you what, a lot of people sit back and talk about, but Rock Hill High School has tried this, and it's working there. So
it's like any law. Like when I studied it back in college, any law will work. How much resources do you want to dedicate to enforcing it?
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And it all becomes all y'all teachers.
Right.
Tom, that's what it all becomes in that classroom.
Case study, prohibition. Now, I'm not even going to get into the merits of should we have done it or not. We're not even going there. But like some people say, well, why didn't it work? You didn't have enough enforcement. You didn't fund the enforcement.
Yep.
Like if you would have enforced it the way you're supposed to, maybe people would have followed the law more than they did.
All right, how hard is it not to bring your phone?
How hard is it?
That's what I'm saying. It's a rule. It's a rule.
Kevin,
don't bring a gun. Don't bring a knife. Don't bring your phone.
Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin. These parents.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, man.
Parents can kick rocks. Don't give your kid a porn machine. How about that, stupid ass parents?
But.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Like, come on, the kids.
Well,
don't give them a
you're
phone.
about right.
You don't have to have a phone.
And I try
Stupid.
I try to work with parents, but they're like when I was and we were going back and forth with the boys in the car. It's like, well, Mr. C, what if there's an attack? I was like, if there's an attack,
no, I know.
It doesn't matter. Just get in the corner.
That phone ain't going to help. That phone ain't going to save you, bud.
He goes, well, I want to send a goodbye text. I'm like,
oh my gosh, are you serious?
That is not
All
the
right,
reason.
So what did you think you'd shoot at Woodmont?
Woodmont.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Woodmont?
I don't know. I was hoping you would know that.
I don't recognize that one. You've got me. Now you've perked
you ever heard? Well, what do you think you'd shoot? If you went out and played golf today, Chip?
Oh gosh,
this guy.
I'd love it. If I broke 100, I'd be happy.
In the Adaptive Open, which means basically the Special Olympics.
Watch his follow through. Watch it.
Hits the back of his head.
The back of his head.
He shot a 67 with his mullet and his handicap cart strapped to his cart.
Looks like Kenny Powell.
So next time you go out there and you start duffing around, Chip, just know that this guy's going to come out there in his wheelchair and smoke you. My only question is, what tees? No,
hey, we learned last week. It's the golf ball. I'm telling you.
So you know how we talk basketball and men and women's and other sports and stuff, and so there's a big argument online going on right now. how good what do you have to be as a regular golfer or whatever to play with the PGA women? And so that's a big argument right now because they're having these little YouTube shows and everything,
like Grant Horvath
and everyone you're like, wait a minute, which tees? Yeah. So what tees do you talk about? I'm good, yeah, but which tees? So just curious on
this film right here, Kevin's bothering me. Oh, there you go, thank you. I mean, this dude keeps slapping the back of his head, making my head hurt.
He makes us keep watching.
He was swinging so hard, it was knocking his mullet off.
What in the world? He giving himself a backhead concussion?
He was. So Chip, we see the aim point and stuff. I always thought you couldn't mess with your line. You couldn't stand in your line, and so when to the point that at what point does it become legal or illegal to do this?
That's not legal. That's not legal.
That's aim point.
Got it. Look at it.
That's not.
But there was a point you were never supposed to even step or touch in your line, right? How did that change?
Can we see
was that an
his
actual
face?
rule?
That looks like Chip.
Was that an actual rule that you couldn't
There's too much facial.
You're not supposed to affect your line, right?
I don't like.
How does that not come into play? Yeah, is my question.
I mean, a random ball mark that needs to be tapped down. That's one. You don't have a ball mark from the hole back to your ball.
He did.
that I believe that's improving your line and lie right there.
I see. That's what I'm saying. Is like there used to be a thing like you don't step in your line, don't do it, don't anything is
used to be a thing called cheating,
right? And now that they
that's okay to cheat.
Yeah,
it's okay to cheat at everything in school. Teach the kids how to use AI. That's why they're dumb. That's why they're stupid. That's why they can't do it.
They can't think for themselves.
That's right.
So
critical thinking is one of the most rapidly declining abilities that we have in society right now.
I mean, like I was watching the documentary about catching Osama bin Laden and how the guys had to kind of think and calculate and look at the scenery where he was and try. Well, AI will do all that. I don't think AI. I mean, it's just like you got to think critically, man. It's just like everything. Like getting back to the golf analogy, you have to think about where to play the ball.
Yeah.
Where I have to think. I have to analyze myself. And now just let the computer do it. I mean, it's just stupid.
How about Barkley from the fairway?
Swing has gotten so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Get him a spin.
Boom! I don't know what he bounced off of, whether it's a spectator, the stick holding the rope, but Barkley holes out in the pro-am he's playing in. The crowd goes wild. It wasn't a good shot.
He was playing the terrain.
And again, that's what I was about to say. You got to play the course how they put it out there, how they lay it out, right? You hit the tree, it's already it flows it on the green, guys. You got to play the course. Got to play the course. All right. Question. We'll go ahead and go around the table. We'll start with Tom. This is always a good question. Dream foursome, Tom. You're on the golf course. You got who you want to play golf? Who's your dream foursome?
I'm always glad he gives us a chance to prepare for these questions. Definitely Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, and Tom Watson.
Yeah.
And me. Do I not get to play golf with these guys? Am I not the guy?
Terry?
The force? Yeah.
What about you?
The ones that I would play with?
Yeah.
Who's the guy who used to twirl it and put it in?
Chichi Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Yeah, he definitely would be one I'd play with.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be fun just being out there with him. Jack Nicklaus for sure. And me, I would want Scotty Scheffler. I'd want to play with him.
Just make sure that you bring your bail money with you.
I'd want John Daly, Greg Norman, and Chevy Chase. And then tell me we didn't have a good time out there. Yeah. But see, the thing is, though, guys, the reason I started asking you guys this is that I want to know what y'all's dream foursome was. But we all know Chip's dream foursome.
Oh, my gosh.
Everybody hates Chevy Chase.
We got Chip's dream foursome right here. We got Jack Nicklaus, Christian Bale, and Matt Damon here for you, Tom.
Thank you for having me on the other side. Jack Nicklaus.
I started that whole question just so I could make this joke right here.
The just under the surface gay foursome. We know that about you, Chip. You got 6 kids. You're safe.
Don't insult Jack like that. Don't insult Jack like that.
I don't understand. Get back to Kevin. What? Everybody hates Chevy Chase. It's ironic. I just watched a podcast. The last show. Everybody hates working with him.
You can take that picture down.
Him. You know what I mean? It's just like he's impossible to work with. Kind of like working with Terry. So I mean, I just don't understand why you would want to play golf with a total jerk, Kevin.
Don't that picture look just as realistic as the original? Shipping is the AI fake Jack Nicklaus picture over here, standing in the corner. Here's the back. You set everything up for me. This is the easiest thing I ever had to do, though. I hope your wife's watching.
I'll show it to her later. She'll get a kick out of it.
Chip's dream foursome right there. I didn't even have to ask him.
So I don't even get a chance to actually answer the question.
You don't. We already knew.
Oh,
he wouldn't. But he won't answer the question. Why do you want to play golf with Chevy Chase? You won't answer that question.
Who, me?
Yes.
Have you ever seen
Caddyshack?
Why him? It's not Bill Murray.
He's a jerk too. Nobody can stand working with him.
Neither one of them. That's why they didn't get along with each other.
Right.
Well,
I don't get it.
Chevy can at least play golf, though. I don't know if Bill can.
He plays in the celebrity
You
program.
know, it's amazing, though, Tommy, you mentioned something like that about people that you can't. People say Carrie Underwood's hard to deal with.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like nobody.
I mean, they want stuff like perfect. Nothing can be messed up.
Nobody ever says that Chevy Chase is a great guy. Like nobody says that. No, not a single person on the planet says that. And Kevin was, I want to spend 4 hours with this guy on the golf course.
Yeah.
Don't make any sense.
First of all, I've never heard that, so I'll go ahead. I'm not going to defend Chevy Chase, obviously.
Okay. All right.
But that was off the top of my head to make a joke for Chip there,
Okay,
Tom.
I see.
You're putting too much weight into my foursome.
I get it. I get it. Well, I thought.
But you know what would be fun playing golf with Chevy Chase and John Daly and Greg Norman?
I would not play with John Daly. No.
John Daly, that would be number one.
John Daly would be
number one on my list, no matter what. If we're playing golf with John Daly.
You just be prepared for the secondhand smoke, and you probably got to drag him out of the sand trap.
Who cares? It's going to be fun.
John Daly, he would be fun.
And then who else did you say? Greg Norman?
Yeah.
The biggest choke artist in the history of golf.
I got a chance to win.
Yeah.
I'm only 8 strokes back.
I know. I started talking to Chuck
okay.
about the 15th hole.
But
That's
you know, Terry, because like Greg Norman is one of the forefathers of LIV. That's why he wants to play with Greg Norman.
Greg Norman was my favorite golfer growing up.
Okay. All right.
And then Daly.
You know what? If honorable mention Fred Couples, I would. Freddie would be another one I'd want to play golf.
He swings it like a girl. I don't play with him.
It's the ball a very long way for swing.
Happy Callaway is Odyssey Golf has made a Happy Gilmore Odyssey putter. Mm-hmm. You can go now buy your hockey stick replica putter, and it looks a lot like a putter. I mean, a hockey stick. So there you go, Tom. You get your Happy Gilmore putter here. It comes with a sleeve of balls that have just tap it in on them.
It's kind of funny how I've changed since then, because like I remember Happy Gilmore, I would sit through there and watch it, and now like I watch about 10 minutes of Happy Gilmore, and it's just like I can't do this.
They got full cooperation from the tour on this sequel when it comes out. They've got a lot of players that are making cameos.
Well, they want because you know
they grew up watching the movie.
Well, they thought. I mean, a lot of people thought originally it was going to be a disaster, and it became a cult phenomenon.
A lot of Sandler movies did.
What sucks is Carl Weathers is dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
But he you the movie too, so I guess you couldn't bring back his ghost or something.
It's
stupid.
perfect for Will Zalatoris to be the caddy. It's perfect for Will Zalatoris to be his caddy in the sequel.
I think they bring him back, like Shooter McGavern's coming back,
yeah.
and Ben Stiller's coming back. So a lot of the.
I believe, and I could be speaking out of turn. I believe Tiger is coming back like his Chubbs'
Well, that's a reason for
son
me not to see the movie. But just side note,
Tiger's his closet dream foursome.
My niece is an aspiring actress, and she may or may not be an extra in this movie somewhere. So
That's cool.
Josie Gold may or may not be an extra in this movie. So hopefully she made the cut.
Watching Happy send it on home.
I used to love it, but I'm just telling you, I guess 30 years of teaching just killed.
Tom, we all know you hate fun.
Just killed it. I don't hate fun. I do fun stuff.
For Tom.
I like fun. I have fun all the time. Ask my kids. I'm fun. He might not believe this. The senior picnic.
Ask my kids.
The senior picnic. The principal of the school said, "Tom, what are you doing Wednesday?" I said, "I'm gonna umpire baseball. I got to make some money. I'm poor." So he says, "No, we need you to come to the senior picnic. The kids requested that you come to the senior picnic. So Kevin, take that. I am fun. Okay, they wanted me at the senior picnic. I'm fun. They said we want the most fun teacher here. We want him here." So I got out of the baseball game and I just ate ramen noodles for a couple extra days and went to that senior picnic and I had a good time and I was there and I made it fun. If I wasn't there, it'd be no fun. Tom's here. It's officially fun.
That's to remember the Titans. Zero fun, sir.
That's right.
I can't, Terry. Are you Terry?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad Tom says stuff like that because we had ours, and he was gonna end up having to be the turkey out Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I kept telling the kids I won, but I kept telling the kids, "Look, I'm not gonna be here. Y'all need to vote for somebody else." Yeah. And they voted for somebody else, and I was there. So somebody else won.
Wow.
And they had to wear the turkey outfit.
I had to wear that turkey outfit more than once.
All right. We'll be back in a few. Any other golf news besides I spent 20 minutes to give a joke about Chip and his
I know. See what happened.
And his
see what happens when Tom comes
and his
back.
best foursome.
Poor old NASCAR got booted out here.
Next week's the Open. So they're in Scotland right now for the Scottish Open. Next week they'll be at in Northern Ireland for Royal Portrush.
I did see a couple of the players giving out some tickets. Folks, I encourage you to follow some of the players. You can get some free tickets that way. I know you have to fly to,
make sure your passport's
not
up to
America to where's the Open at this year?
This year it's the one Open. It's the one course in the Open rotation that is not in Scotland or England. It's Royal Portrush in Northern Ireland. So it's actually right down the road from where Rory grew up. So it's kind of he's a home court favorite.
Is he the odds on? Or is he favorite?
I'm sure Scotty's probably the odds favorite. Rory's probably coming right behind. Shane Lowry's the first time in the past 10 years that it was at Royal Portrush, Shane Lowry won. So I'm sure he's ranked up there too.
Tom, you got the odds over there?
I do not yet.
I guarantee Scheffler's part two.
Yeah, I'm sure Scotty's.
I'm talking about the other one. What's the other one's name?
Oh, DeChambeau.
Not DeChambeau. Heck no. The other one, his name's almost like Scheffler.
Oh, it's Shoffley. Xander
There
Shoffley.
you go.
Scheffler, McElroy, DeChambeau, Rahm, and Terry. What was his name again?
Whatever his name is.
Shoffley is fifth.
There you go.
In the odds, tied with.
I didn't know if we're gonna have time
Oberg.
for a tennis segment here. We got some Americans.
We weren't going to, but we're already. We'll go ahead and spend this whole hour talking tennis and golf.
No, I know.
Not taking any breaks.
Now, this one I can get into.
All right, JP. Well, crap. You know what? I was going to show one tennis thing today. Anyway, Tom says it, so I got one tennis for you. JP, this one's for you because I do know you're such a big tennis fan. I did save a highlight for you. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
And I know you love tennis.
While he's finding it,
where did it go?
JP, is Djokovic going to ever win another major? Grant, is he going to win one?
Well, I mean, he's 38 years old. I mean,
yeah, he'll win one.
I think he's been battling injuries this year, though.
He has.
Are y'all, Well, here we go.
Here we go.
Speaking of the Joker, the best point ever.
Quelque chose pour passer le temps. Retour profond centre, comme à peu près chaque fois. Et c'est lui qui répond avec la...
Terry, I need you to I need you to translate this French for me.
This was fantastic. A fantastic.
It sounds like everybody's going to the bathroom, don't it? All right, here we go. Watch this point, y'all.
Quelque chose pour passer le temps. Retour profond centre, comme à peu près chaque fois. Et c'est lui qui répond avec l'amorti. Attention! Encore! Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
Allez!
Oh! That's what you call good tennis.
Look at they're just looking at each other.
Showtime!
Showtime. I translated that.
There we go. We got that one.
Yeah, that was.
Comment rester assis après un point de la sortie?
Yeah, me and my mom and dad have been watching it all week, and that we were losing our minds.
Federer might be the most stylish, and Nadal was definitely probably the greatest on clay, but he has got to be the most difficult person to get a point on, just shot for shot.
I don't know.
He just doesn't quit, man. He just doesn't quit.
He doesn't know. But
the man got beat because he was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm surprised that he lost his first semifinal match yesterday. Since 2012, it's been 13 years since he lost in a semifinal.
Yep.
And it was in straight sets, which has never happened.
Granted, it was the number 1 seed that beat him.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's still, it was a great match. Every match he's played has been phenomenal this year, no doubt.
But he's been hurt this year.
Yes, yeah. He's been having a lot of muscle. His muscles have been really tight. But will he win another major? I don't know. I don't know if he'll be back next year for Wimbledon. I really don't.
He'll be back.
He'll be. I don't see him. His press conference yesterday did not sound like I'm not coming back.
So it's Alcaraz and Sinner.
Yes.
In the final.
Yes.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
There you go.
Carlos and Sinner. Yeah.
If he made it to the semis hurt, he'll be back.
I pick Alcaraz.
Tom, the guy named Sinner won 3 straight sets yesterday. 6-6-6 on his bet. So like
that was against
here.
Djokovic.
So like you're over gambling, Tommy. Just trying to throw some hints out here.
Yeah, I might.
Sinner go with the guy named Sinner and these
Sinner just posted the bark of the beast on his.
that was
I just
hard
hate
match
that Fritz didn't.
Yeah,
I was getting ready to say, man, Sinner won this, but there was so much Joker couldn't do, man. Yeah. There's just so much he could not do on the court.
It would have been like the first time in like 20 years there was an American in both finals.
Yeah,
been a long time since that.
JP, is Djokovic your GOAT?
No.
Who's your GOAT?
Roger Federer. Who else?
Federer's not won all 4 Grand Slams at least 3 times.
Yes, he has.
No, he has not.
Oh, he's not.
He's
Well,
only
I
won
don't
the
really care.
He don't care. Okay. There's only
Federer
one.
is the most decorated Wimbledon champion of all time. He has more wins than any other person.
By 1 over Djokovic. Djokovic has more Grand Slams. Period.
What's your point?
That kind of matters.
What's your point?
I just made it. I'm done.
I don't see a point there.
I'm gonna ask this one though. You two young fellas over here to argue real quick.
Yeah.
Terry, if you got Federer, Djokovic, I don't care who on one side, and you got $100, and you got a rope around your neck. If you lose, all bets on it. Do you take one of those two, or do you take Pete Sampras?
Petey.
No, not me.
How many times
I'm
Sampras won
taking-
Wilmington? I mean, not Wilmington.
I'm not a Sampras fan, but my God, he's like the Tim Duncan of tennis, where like it's hard to argue sometimes. Where like he was just really good and hard to beat.
On
and like
grass.
if you take somebody in a one-on-one
Or
match,
hard court.
Yeah.
like if you take him on one-on-one, like man, because I'm an Agassi fan. I like the guys that move around, and I don't like the big.
I mean,
the
out
big
of
hitters.
most, if we're gonna talk about all that, then you got to bring Beyond Bohr again. He was
That
good.
that was just my curious. Like
I
when
mean,
you got to
you
ask
know,
some of the older guys, like
Boris
you know,
Beckham.
like they talk. You talk to
Becker,
guys
is that
today.
it?
Yeah,
and then-
Becker.
Yeah, Becker.
Becker. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
If I'm in that scenario,
But if I
give me
want-
John McEnroe.
If I want one guy, that's who I
Give me
want because I
McEnroe.
want to watch him.
I want
I want to watch him get mad. I want
want
to
to see
watch
him
all
fighting
of
for
it.
I just said there's a rope around your neck, not to be entertained.
If
by
I
it.
got
said,
a
are you gonna
rope
are you
around
gonna
my
die
neck-
and bet anything on it? Are you going to go Sampras or Djokovic?
Well,
My next question would be, what surface are they on?
I don't care.
I do, because if they're on clay, Pete Sampras isn't winning.
Oh,
Yeah.
He never won the French.
He
did he?
never won the French.
Yeah, never won the French.
Federer was king of the grass court.
How many times Sampras win Wimbledon?
I believe he was
7 or 8, right?
No.
No, he wasn't
No.
8.
Federer's,
not
won,
8.
Federer's won the most. He's won 8.
Yeah,
7.
7?
I think he was 7. Yeah.
So like those
He's
things,
pretty good on grass. I
Yeah,
mean.
he's
He's
7.
pretty good.
but those things along with golf and others is like the era things with me is tough with that one. Is that like how do you separate or I don't know if you can at all.
That's, well,
And so like what's the difference is that you know the equipment and or what. So like I don't know, like when you talk the old guys, the new guys, and that's a good example. Like, you know, nobody's beat Secretariat. It's like, well, could they beat, you know,
Yeah.
Sampras? Could they beat Agassi? Could they hang with Connors and McEnroe and all them? And that's one question. You know, you say, well, he's won 8. Well, he didn't win 8 against Pete Sampras. We didn't win 8 against Agassi. Or like said the Jack Nicklaus people was like, well, Tiger didn't win 15 against Jack. You know what I mean? Like it's about who you're playing, and you know, did Jimmy Johnson win 8 against Dale Earnhardt? Or if you look at Jeff Gordon, he's got 4. But he raced in freaking Earnhardt's and Jimmy Johnson's time.
Right.
So like, how good is Jeff Gordon? You know what I mean?
So that's like Tom Watson got on Phil Mickelson.
If Gordon's in this era with nobody around us, he win 10 championships. My question.
Tom Watson got on Phil Mickelson one time saying, you know, you're one of the most underrated, and to a point, he can make a point, but he said, you're one of the most underrated or underachieving golfers of all time with your talent. You've never been the number 1 ranked golfer in the world. And somebody in the media asked Phil about it. He's like, well, in my prime, I was playing against the guy who had the longest streak as number 1 golfer ever, and Tiger Woods.
I mean, like David Duval. I think Tiger Woods broke his brain. You know, I mean, how good was he? And then just couldn't get,
And when you're speaking of tennis, and then you have to put in a scenario, Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal were all against each other.
They were.
We just watched the greatest era in tennis.
I agree.
It's got to be extremely. It's got to be extremely frustrating to be really, really good, and then this other guy's going to beat me.
You got 2 other guys, you know, that are going to. You're going to have to beat. You're probably going to have to beat at least one, if not the other 2 guys, to win a Grand Slam. I mean, you've got 3 guys that have 20 Grand Slams, and nobody else has 20.
All right, boys, we got to take some breaks, and we got to talk some other sports. We've got baseball, basketball, and football coming up. 35 years ago, 2 days ago, at the Great American Bash, Hulk Hogan turned heel to the NWO. Oh, wow.
Let me see.
We'll be back. KDCBroadcasting.com.
To Coyote Country. Around here, we like to go out and get a little wild on the weekends. Usually round up some friends, cruise the strip, might even go out for a late night bite. And if there's time, catch a good show. This is Coyote Country, and it's calling. Experience the CS 2410 and Mecron UTV at your Coyote dealer and answer the call.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sales, Highway 18 North, the 27 West intersection in Vail.
Francis Brothers Used Cars, now in their 56th year in business, has proudly served the people of Cleveland and Rutherford counties since 1969 with a great selection of nice buy-here, pay-here cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Don, Bino, and Casey invite you to check out their inventory. They look forward to helping you get your next vehicle and to offering oil changes, OBD inspections, brake work, shocks, axles, CV joints in their service center. Francis Brothers Used Cars and Service Center, 134 North Main Street in downtown Bowling Springs. See them for your next automotive buy or service.
There are some job opportunities waiting for you at Oak Grove Auto's Sales, Service, and Body Shop on the Oak Grove Road in Kings Mountain. Right now, they have openings for a service advisor and a technician. Just drop by at 522 Oak Grove Road. On the lot now, you'll find a 2006 Acura MDX for $13,995, a 2006 Chrysler Sebring Touring convertible priced at $39,995, and a 2013 Toyota Highlander is $12,995. Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road, Kings Mountain, online at oakgroveauto.com.
The green flag is out, and here's Shane Van Gisbergen leading the pack.
Shane Van Gisbergen will get underneath the car of Jesse Love, and they'll race side by side into turn 12.
Trouble in front of me here. Multiple cars are wrecking. It started with a spin. I saw Josh Williams go around. Heavy damage to Riley Herbst.
Allmendinger spins, goes off in the grass. Everyone's going to miss him. They'll clear him.
The Pit Boss Food Max 250 from Sonoma. Saturday, July 12th at 4 p.m.
On Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at ktcbroadcasting.com.
Tee it up for a great golf experience at the Cherryville Golf and Country Club. And yes, the course is open to the public 7 days a week. For your tee time, give them a call, 704-435-6597. Tune your game up with their driving range. And on Friday, come on out for the Captain's Choice, starting at 5:30. And for that special event, keep the Cherryville Country Club in mind, with several event packages available. That's the Cherryville Golf and Country Club, 200 Club Drive, Cherryville. Online at cherryvillegolf.com.
It's Tee Up Tuesday, each and every Tuesday at the Westport Golf Course in Denver. Tee it up and play all day, as long as you like, for just $30. That includes cart and green fee, and you can play for $30 on Tuesdays at the Westport Golf Course in Denver. For your tee time, call 704-489-8088 or visit their website at westportgc.com. Enjoy a great golf experience at the Westport Golf Course, 7494 Golf Course Road, South in Denver.
And we're back on Sam Moore Sports Talk with Kim and the guys. That was probably the first sports segment I actually could say a lot about when it came to tennis.
Tennis.
That's the first one I got on the radio and said quite a bit about.
That was your most. That was really good information, JP. Glad you're here. Yeah.
Hey, that's the only.
You carried the last part of that segment.
That is one sport. My sister, she'll smoke me at some tennis. That you don't play her. I won't play her in tennis or horse.
No, I like.
If you want to get beaten horse? Play my sister.
I like pickleball because that's like tennis for fat people. So I mean that's kind of fun. Like pickleball's kind of fun, you know.
I've never played pickleball. I've seen it. Is that what it's for? I like racquetball. I love racquetball.
I mean, racquetball's fun. Pickleball's tennis for fat old people, but it's fun. That's what it's. You know how you talk about, Kevin, making the hole bigger, like making the hole like that.
Yes.
So golf would be more fun. So you'd be more.
Correct.
That's what pickleball is to tennis.
Gotcha.
It makes it easier and it's more fun.
I got you.
Because tennis is hard.
Oh Lord.
I mean, it is. What?
Nothing, Don.
It's true. Why do you get mad when I say something true? I mean, I don't understand. Like he just sits over and gets real quiet. Tom said something that might hurt somebody's feelings. It's true.
Okay.
I played. I know who it's for.
We got you.
Have you ever played, Terry?
I can't even stand the thought
Welcome
of
back
playing
to Tom and Terry
pickleball.
Corner.
Why?
Do they have that in high school? Is it a high school sport? Is what I'm saying.
Not a high school sport, but we had it in PE back.
Is there is there a rule you can't hit it hard?
No.
Then why does nobody hit it hard?
Because it's kind of. I mean, people.
I'm sitting there watching the video and like you just tapping it back and forth to
Wait
the
a
girls.
minute.
And I'm like, I'm smoking.
We just went over that.
People can't.
We just went over that. Happy Gilmore, tap it in.
Right,
Tap it in.
You
Tap
can't,
it
you
in.
can't hit it hard, but that's part of the point, Kevin. So you can't go over there like I was watching a little bit of.
No, we're hitting floor shots here. You better back up.
I was watching like Wimbledon. What are those guys hitting? Do they hit it like 140 miles an hour, JP?
It's ridiculous.
Some of them do.
It's
JP,
ridiculous.
get off your phone. Do they hit it 140 miles an hour?
How hard.
They have, yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I think the top score they've hit this year. This was 141 miles an hour.
Are you getting away on something going 141 miles an hour?
The fastest recorded tennis serve is 163.7.
Jokic average is 115. Yeah.
What fun is that if you're
what
playing?
A center. I guarantee center is
You're gonna
up
get
there
hurt.
on top.
Who?
Like
centers.
pickleball is like takes all that out of it. It's good exercise too.
His fastest ever recorded is 130 for center.
So he's cheaper than what I thought.
Hold on.
Not cheaper, lower, Terry.
Roddick
Cheaper
was the
price.
fastest originally.
Listen, he just sticks a word in there.
That's it.
It doesn't matter what it is, Tom. And we all know what he meant.
Exactly, Tom.
Pete Sampras is
Gosh,
fastest.
Tom, I've been having a book. I've got a book on my table next to my bed. My wife pulled it out of their school library because some books sneak through that shouldn't. And it's a book I've got for Tom, and y'all got to remind me. It's how to understand Terry is what the book is.
Yeah, Tom, you need to learn.
Is it Southern
you need to
sayings?
learn.
Something like that.
Southern sayings for uneducated people.
It's something like
I've
that.
seen the
Yeah.
book,
So I'm going to bring that in for you guys. So that was in the Cleveland County school system there.
Pete Sampras' fastest recorded serve is 138 miles per hour.
There you go. Yes. Okay. So he's 20 miles per hour faster than Jokic. Get that one, boys. I just told you. Y'all didn't want Sampras.
Who is the fastest then? Who did that?
I knew he was.
Originally, Roddick was the fastest.
Yeah, Roddick
but
was
I mean, that was back in the day.
Probably that 6'8" dude.
Yeah. Djokovic wasn't far behind. Djokovic's fastest recorded serve is 136 miles per hour. Hold on, let's go.
That's a lot slower than 164.
Right.
Well, that's not. But the fastest 164 is Sam Groth.
Yep.
I bet he didn't win.
That's a 2012.
I bet he didn't win
John
nothing.
John Eisner's the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, John.
He's at 157.
Several other players have recorded serves over 150 miles per hour, including Albano Olivetti, Ivo Karlovic, Andy Roddick, and Milos Raonic.
Well, I knew Roddick was good, but I mean, what about these other guys? They probably
Eisner's
never won
6'10".
nothing.
That's 6'10". He's the one I was thinking about.
Didn't Goran Ivanisevic have a very fast serve?
Oh, I have no idea what that
I
is.
can't even get a height on Groth, a size on Groth.
Goran Ivanisevic was known for his powerful serve. His fastest recorded serve was 156 miles per hour. Yeah.
Well, there you go. You learned something today.
Well, what
Don't
did he
stand
win?
in front.
Don't stand in front of those.
What did he win?
That's not what we're talking
Nothing?
about, Terry.
No, it's just they don't win anything for the fastest serve.
That's what. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Why is he out there?
Oh my God.
Well,
Who cares?
Why is he out there?
Yeah, that's what. That's what
They won the
wait
giant
a minute.
trophy at the very end.
See, here's what makes
Kevin,
no
why
difference.
is he out there?
It's no worse than Dallas
Don't come
having
in
that.
third.
Well, I mean, it's one of these things.
No.
He just hit
Terry,
it 150 miles an
you
hour. Why is he out
You
there?
cannot compare the Dallas Cowboys to anybody in
No,
tennis.
that's what I'm saying. No, I'm
Why is
not.
he out?
I'm just saying the backup in behind Dak, the guy that come from New England, don't even know the guy's name, don't even care who he is. But wow, he can throw it 75 yards.
How did we segue
Who
into
cares?
the Dallas Cowboys?
I don't know how Dennis got there.
You know,
I thought we were talking about tennis.
I don't know how Dennis got there on that one.
It's ridiculous.
Goran Ivanisevic did win Wimbledon 1 year. So that's what he's doing.
1
now.
year.
That's what
All
he's doing. Oh, that's
Okay, great
more
job,
than most
buddy.
people.
Tom,
Yeah,
I'm going to
manager.
you on this one since you're the referee and you're the soccer referee. You're a soccer guy. So I'm going to say somebody posted this, and this made me laugh so hard. So the soccer ref didn't show up. So one of the moms on our team had her 9-year-old son ref the game for us, and he had a whistle. And a completely adult woman on the other team argued with him on one of his calls. He yellow carded her in front of everyone, and she had to sit down and calm down.
People are stupid, man.
That's great.
Yeah. Should we let kids umpire the games instead of adults? And then I'm for any rule of making people look silly. This is a good one. I
I'm
like
just
that.
telling you, man. People are.
I think the coaches should have to call their own balls and strikes. They
People are
know the
dumb.
strikes better than anyone else. They know them, seeing them they're trained from seeing it from the dugout better than you guys are from standing behind home plate. And so I think they should call their own balls and strikes.
I just tell you, man. I've told many like catchers because we kind of laugh together. It's like
Correct.
like some every once in a while, like you get some jerk catchers, but most catchers are pretty good guys because they're blue collar. They have to work, so they're pretty good guys. So like they'll turn around. Oh, don't worry about that. That's my dad, or something like that. And I said, I'm gonna sit back there with that fat guy and eat a hot dog and call balls and strikes. You can obviously see it easier from up there. So I'm putting all this equipment on eBay. I'm gonna go sit up there in the stands, eat a hot dog, strike. I mean, really,
Yeah.
if you think you're that good, just get down there and do it.
And I love the ones who are
Yeah.
down left field line or right field line telling me what a ball and strike is.
Oh, fair foul.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good job, buddy.
But here's the crazy part. They're all so rich and they'll have so much money that they come to the ballparks and they umpire for free from the stands. It's
That's
so
what I'm
nice
saying.
that they do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
They could come there and get paid and do it, and they don't have to. How about some World RX racing, Tom? You like some RX racing from Sweden?
Anna would love this stuff because it's engineering.
I like that car on the right. That's fun colors.
Who's right?
All right. All right. The right side, right underneath your image.
This is one of those races where they don't care if it's raining or not. Check this out.
But can the internal combustion cars do something special in the rain? It's a good start on row 2. Oh, he gets alongside Gronov's got Rukkonen inside him. They're all sideways on the run for the first corner. Chris Jobson with the whole shot. O'Donovan comes around into P5 in the background. Who's that sliding off to the right? It's Kevin up to the and then inside.
Half of them took one turn, the other half took another turn.
We need that in NASCAR.
Kevin Hansen,
Terry
who's
would
in the
have
back of that pack. A barrier tap almost from
Because
them.
Van
The mud
Gisbergen
flies
would win.
underwater here is literally knee deep. It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Yes, absolutely soaking. Chris Dobson has got away, and that's probably job done, to be honest. But Patrick O'Donovan's in a brilliant position here in P3. Gronholm sideways on the run down the hill. Well, that's standing water.
He's stuck in the water.
O'Donovan's on the limit to try and pull it back. They're through deep.
And then there's
water to the
jumps.
bottom of the hill.
Then
This
there's
is
jump.
unbelievable again. And in the background now, look, Timmy Hansen's coming back
How
towards
awesome
the
is
back.
that? We've got jumps. We're going through
That's
puddles.
fun.
We're just blowing through everything, and then you throw a little dirt in Bristol, and the cup guys start losing their minds. Oh my gosh, I got some dirt. I got some watermelon in my engine.
We
Turn
need to
4.
have the road course, any road courses that we have. We need to have alternative lanes. Like you pick and choose which lane you
I
want.
like that. What about a fire truck in turn 4 spraying water on the track? and at the drivers or something.
At the drivers.
Like, come on, like have a little fun with it. Terry, would you watch that? That'd be
No.
fun. You wouldn't think that'd be fun?
No.
No. He hates it. He hates the world.
I told you who was going to win last week, and what did he do? He won.
Oh gosh, sorry, the good driver won, Terry.
That's one of the most, like in the Winter Olympics. I love like the snowboard cross, where it's like the four snowboarders going to a racetrack. Oh, it's so much fun. I love watching that.
How about Corey LaJoy? Cody Ware, sorry. How about Cody's wreck gear? 97 miles per hour. Oh! No brakes. And then they didn't get a caution for a little while. This is a big controversy.
Man, you don't even
The flag guy
realize
didn't
that
even know.
until they hit.
The flag guy still waving in the car blew by him.
And how fast was it?
97.
That's the crazy thing about
Look, he didn't even know.
Right, watch this. He's still waving his flag right there.
And the car's
by him already wrecked. Look at he blinked. Oh crap, there's a
Oh,
car in the corner.
whoa,
How'd
what
that
happened?
get there?
And the that's what we just saw that from a standstill, how hard he hit, how fast he was going.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't realize about Earnhardt at Daytona when he passed away. He hit the wall at the time when he hit the wall. He's going twice as fast when he got turned sideways and hit. And there's no give. And that was before they had the safer barriers. It was just solid concrete, and he just goes flying into it at 180 miles an hour.
The flag guy just.
Lee.
But the guy behind him was getting ready to run, but it had already been over, buddy. Look at him like, wait a minute.
Wait, you're not leaving. I don't guess I can.
That's it.
He had no idea what to do.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to run, but it's already wrecked.
NASCAR, they didn't even see the wreck for a few moments, and it took for them to catch up to what happened, actually, because it was such a quick hit there. But Gisbergen does win in Chicago.
Yeah, he won. Okay. Dale Jr. had a lot to say about that, too.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Because he wrecked his guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
He kind of bumped him out of the way, and he kept telling his guy, look, don't worry about it. He's a great racer. He'll never move you out of the way. And about that time, he bumped him and shoved him out of the way. And he was like, what do you say? He says, you go to my guy like, okay, you want to congratulate the other guy. He says, but how could I do that?
I just if I was Gisberg, I'd be like, I just kind of figured, hey, Earnhardt Jr.'s daddy was a real good race car driver. He'd never bump you out of the way.
Yeah,
But he had quite a few drivers who are questioning him even being in it. So there you go.
Hey, as long as he keeps winning these road course races, if they're not good enough to go against him,
Well,
that's on them.
Okay, that's fine. I ain't got nothing wrong with it, but here's my deal with it. When you get to the championship, he has no chance. Flat out blame, as we standing here right now, he's going to be one of the first ones out because he has no chance. This is all he can do.
And whenever Terry says somebody has no chance, go ahead and bet on them because
Go ahead and do that. I guarantee you,
whenever he says no chance or destroyed,
he'll not be in your final 8. He might get lucky and get by your final 4. I mean, your total of 16 get to 12.
Yeah,
but he'll not be in your final 8.
That was going to be my question: is he justified it if he gets to the first round of elimination?
I think he might have a shot. I mean, because he's going to have some points here that's going to help him on account of how many wins he's got.
Well, there's a road track in the first round.
Yeah, so there you go. So he'll move into your final 12.
It's Darlington Worldwide Technology Raceway.
But after that, he has
300.
no chance.
And then Bristol.
So why do I want to be in a championship that I cannot win? I'm going to win a championship. If I cannot win it, why do I even want to be in it?
Coming from a Dallas Cowboys fan.
I,
'Cause, 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 Hey, he's won.
Terry, how many
He's
people,
won 2 races.
how many
He
people can
won
win the
down in
championship?
Mexico.
He's going to win 3.
And he won this one.
He's going to win 3 after this weekend, too.
I don't think he can win this one.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I do not think he can win this one. It'll be one
Vegas
of them other guys.
Vegas disagrees with
Christopher
you.
Bell. Oh, I mean, they're going to do that because they know he's a short track driver. It's like Boris said. That's why people used to go get him all the time, because he could win these. Well, if they didn't have a legit driver, they went and got Boris said because he'd make them compete with a chance to win.
Translation, he can actually drive a car. He can actually drive a car.
Yeah, he can turn right.
But no, there's a difference here,
He can
Tom.
turn right.
So he can actually drive a car.
Power
All
went
right,
off.
then how come everybody would not get him to go to Daytona, Talladega? Because he cannot drive a car. There's your bottom line. If you can drive a car, you can drive on any racetrack. Van Gisbergen is only going to drive on these tracks. He'll not win anything else.
Yeah, but
There you go.
But on the oval, you just got to knock people out of the way. On the road course, you actually have to drive.
You could make the argument that Michael Waltrip could only win on
I agree.
restrictor plate
I
races,
agree.
but
I'm with that.
he made a career out of racing in NASCAR.
You know,
so
Michael Waltrip, Ken Schrader, Morgan Shepherd, Joe Nemechek. What is going on with this computer?
I mean, even he got on there after the race when they was interviewing him, and he says, yeah, it means a lot when I can win these, but when we're racing the other races, I'm finishing 25th to 30th. He even said that.
So Terry, do you not understand that, like, what you're arguing for Kyle Busch right now, for Jimmy Johnson, is because what the road courses do is that the guys with the good equipment, it doesn't matter.
No, Kyle Busch that can race on these tracks. He
I know.
can. But he's not a legit guy that's going to win.
But what you're saying is that
he's going to
Gisbergen
finish.
is not winning on the ovals because he doesn't have the oval equipment.
I mean, he's going to win
that Hendricks
second
does.
to 10th.
And they get on these tracks where you have to turn more than once. Then now Hendricks isn't winning it, and so like that's what these guys are like. So the guys that don't have the good equipment, this is what it's evening them out for them. And that's what the Kyle's now with the good equipment. He's got a chance to win on this stuff, and that's kind of what you're wanting is the guys that can't win that have a chance. You like the restrictor plates because they can on those, but the rest of them, like you just said, the rest of the mile and a halfs, they're not going to, and it's not because they're not good drivers. It's because they're not in the Hendricks cars or the Gibbs cars. So it's always been a weird thing in NASCAR on knowing actually who the good drivers are. But the guys I just named have 4. Michael Waltrip's got 4 NASCAR career wins. Gisbergen's got 3.
and historically, you still were able to separate your really good drivers that could on the road course races. Earnhardt was still competitive.
Mm-hmm.
You
He
saw
was.
Ricky Rudd
Jeff Gordon, all of them were good.
Tim Richmond. People forget about Tim Richmond and Earnhart.
Kyle Busch is not bad on them.
Earnhardt said that
it's
Richmond's
just
one of the few in Earnhardt's prime.
He's not going to win, man.
He said Richmond was maybe
Jimmy was good. He just didn't bump people in his racing style. So
no, Jimmy was the nice guy.
You got to bump.
Jimmy was fairly clean.
You got to bump.
Yeah.
You got to bump people to pass people in that. But he grew up racing dirt track racing, so that
you didn't want to bump into
you didn't
each
really
other.
bump each other in that either.
You
with your motorcycles,
you
obviously.
mess each other up if you did
But
that.
Gisbergen's got more wins than Ambrose, John Andretti, Hall of Famer Red Byron's only got 2. Derek Cope's got 2. Michael McDowell 2. Juan Pablo Montoya, Steve Park, David Reagan, David Ruderman, Jimmy Spencer's only got 2.
Danica Patrick.
Bubba Wallace has 2 wins. He's got more than Bubba Wallace.
But Montoya was good on road courses. I mean,
Well, he only got 2 wins total.
And I guarantee one of them was at Sononia or whatever. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Who was? Oh, you asked about Montoya.
Sonoma's this week.
Yes, that's where they are. Who are the favorites? Indianapolis twice.
In
the 500.
The odds are.
I don't know if I've.
Van Gisberger is by according to Vegas is by far the favorite. He's plus 125. Kyle Larson's plus 600. Everybody else is over plus 1,000. Michael McDowell, Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs, Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher.
All right, this weekend schedule, you've got wrong button. We'll go there. Today, Saturday, practice at 1:30, qualifying 2:40 for Cup Series, Xfinity Series race. 4:30 today. Tomorrow, Cup Series we'll have coverage obviously here on 92.9 FM KDC Broadcasting, 3:30 race start. All right, we come back. We've got NFL, NBA, and more. KDCBroadcasting.com.
The $1,000 Great Gas Card giveaway is back. It's a chance for you to win one of 10 $100 gas cards. Register to win today at Power Max Motorsports, Highway 27 east of Lincoln, at Greenleaf Relief, Highway 10 in Vail, at Mr. Chili on Main Street in downtown Cherryville, at Dallas Express Pharmacy on Huffman Drive in Dallas, at Pro Wellness Chiropractic Center on Clark Drive in Lincoln, at West End Sales, Highway 18 north in Vail, at Hillbilly's Barbecue and Steaks, South Main Street in Lowell, at Moss Drug, West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, at Carolina Furniture Mart on North Aspen Street in Lincoln, and at Parker Family Feed on Highway 18 north in Bellwood. The drawing will be held Friday, August 29th. Register today and you could be a winner. Brought to you in part by The Boss, Carolina Country, WhatsUpShopper.com, and KTC Broadcasting.
Start your engine! Here we go racing in the Toyota Save Mart 350.
Tyler Reddick now looks to the inside of Joey Logano. He doesn't have enough. Logano slams the door. Side by side. Ross Chastain is on the inside of Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman on driver's left as they go through the right-hander in turn number 7. Oh my gosh, it's hard to count the number of cars that are involved.
The Toyota Save Mart 350 from Sonoma. Sunday, July 13th at 2:30.
On Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at KTCBroadcasting.com. Every day is a good day to head to Whiskey Mill Bar and Grill in Bessemer City and Gastonia. On Tuesdays, it's BLT and chips for $5.99. Wednesday and Sunday, it's jumbo wings for $1.50. At Natty Lights, also $1.50 each. And on Thursdays, it's Chick-fil-A sandwiches for $4. Fridays and Saturdays, Natural Lights just $2 each. And check out their great daily lunch specials at your nearest Whiskey Mill Bar and Grill, 201 West East Pennsylvania Avenue in Bessemer City, at 199 South New Hope Road in Gastonia. And the outside patio is now open at both Whiskey Mill in Gastonia and Bessemer City, open 7 days a week.
Every weekend right here.
Start your
Welcome to Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown alongside the NASCAR legend. We're Charlie and Debbie.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought they were going to lose their girls to Carl Edwards. Have you ever seen Carl Edwards? When he first came around, I didn't know he had a shirt because he never seemed to have one on.
He can't even play the hook. It's Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown with Charlie and Debbie.
Friday afternoons at 3 p.m. on Carolina Country WCSL, online at KTCBroadcasting.com.
You can book your tee times online at the Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden. Just go online at glenoaksgolf.com. Pick out your tee time and book it. Check out their pro shop, snack bar, driving range, and banquet hall. And memberships are available. For more information, call 828-428-2451. Or again, go online at glenoaksgolf.com and like them on Facebook too.
Go! We're going down to the Honda shop. I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Get on your Honda and ride red during the Ride Red Summer Sales event at Honda Motorcycles in Shelby. For over 45 years, Honda Motorcycles of Shelby has been serving this area with sales, parts, and service. And now get low-rate financing during the Honda Ride Red Sales event. Use your bonus bucks on accessories, a down payment, or the Honda Care Protection Plan during the Ride Red Summer Sales event. Going on now at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard. Online at HondaMotorcyclesofShelby.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin in the game.
Good morning. Breakfast brought to you by McDonald's of Cherryville. Stop by, see them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. See them tonight and before the post 100 games. The kids, they're honest with you, aren't they, Chip?
Oh, you
They'll say some of the funniest things.
Yeah, believe them.
Mine has gotten into sentences, and it feels like I'm talking like an 18-year-old kid, and he's 2.5, and some of the things that's been coming out of his mouth lately has been pretty funny. So it's just been cracking me. I got a cute little video here to show you in a second, but they messed up showing him a clip of the old dinosaurs that says, not the mama.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's been on that the last few days, pointing at everybody, and you're not the mama, and you're not the mama, and stuff like that. But this little girl, she keeps it honest, and sometimes you just got to. So I had to play this one for you guys. She's a cutie.
When I turn to a grown up,
I don't want to be a fat grown up. I want to be a skinny grown up. I mean,
She said, when I be a grown up, I don't want to be a fat grown up. I want to be a skinny grown up. And then mom makes the mistake of, you don't ask questions you don't want the answer to,
Careful.
right?
Careful.
do you know any fat grown ups?
Watch her.
There's one guy in French, huh?
She looked up for mom up and down and goes, there's one right in front of me.
I'll tell you what, that's next level. That's next level wit right there.
Yes, they're so smart. Like, mine's been doing stuff like this lately, and we're just laughing so hard at the things that are coming out of his mouth.
You know why? Because you interact with your kid, read to your kid, and spend time with your kid, and that's what makes the difference. That's what develops that intellectual ability. Is you have to interact with your kids and talk to them and read to them, and you can tell this lady spends a lot of time talking to her kid, and that's where that develops, man. I'm telling you, man. You can't see it. You can't see it.
That's so awesome.
But it develops.
She looked up and down.
Yeah.
I'm looking at one right in front of me.
And they'll tell you.
There's a lot of adults that couldn't think of something that good.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Oh, I'll remember something to tell you about my boy here in a minute. He's been on us about the mama stuff lately. He's been getting jealous. I hug her and he's like, "No, that's my mama." he won't even let me hug my wife.
That's my fourth West Savannah right now. And she's like, no, daddy, no, daddy. You know, hug mommy.
That's my mama. So, oh, good. Clay Travis did a poll on the internet, Tommy, and 97% of people voted to bring back the Washington Redskins and Cleveland Indians names.
I mean, we don't have the Bureau of Guardian Affairs, do we? I mean, it's just so stupid, and it's just like people are just so passionately, like, on it. It's like, do we name our teams after things we're poking fun of?
No,
right.
Or do we name our teams after things like, now you can make the argument that some of the minor league baseball is kind of
well. There you go. Yeah,
I go with that, but not professional sports. It's like we don't call ourselves the Chipmunks, right? Nobody calls themselves that. Nobody calls themselves the Fighting Squirrels, or the Bears, or the Wolves, or something like that. Something that
would be what you call
intimidating.
Your I would call your kids that if I was you.
What?
Chipmunks. Buy them all shirts.
But I'm
We're
just
Catholic too. That fits. It's spelled M-O-N-K.
Like,
I love it.
At the risk of becoming too political, but at the same time, it's like you wonder why people think you're stupid. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna advocate for, and I if you know the history of this country, yeah, we've got some issues. Okay,
Right.
I'm not gonna deny that. Like, we're not gonna deny that. Nobody's ever committed atrocities against somebody. We're not gonna sit there and try to cover that up.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, well, you can't name your sports teams after Native Americans. It's just dumb.
Now remember, the same people that will tell you that, Tom, will also answer the Jeopardy questions like this.
Oh, this is funny.
A team gets for a safety in the NFL. Scott, what is 3? Sorry, no. Robert, what is 1? Also incorrect. Sarah, what is 2? Right in the middle. It's 2 points for a safety.
Unreal.
Well done, Sarah. Well done.
Well played.
I think
again. All three of those people would probably vote for the Indians and the Redskins name not to be allowed.
I don't know. I think
And
Sarah strategized that. I think Sarah, they must know get a chance to talk to each other or chat before the show, and she's like, I'm gonna let both these guys try to answer this first. Then I'm gonna get.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, it's just like, what are we?
How many points for a safety? One guy says 1, the other guy says 3.
I mean, the same people that say that it's so harmful. It's so harmful. Let's ban the Indians.
Those people
are
vote.
the same ones. They're going to say Leah Thomas is the women's swim champ. They're the same people going to say that. Yeah. And then you wonder why people think you're crazy and stupid. I was like, I mean, even like I said, Bob Costas. Bob Costas is not exactly MAGA, but he'll get on there and say, how stupid are we to allow this at higher levels?
I can't remember if it was last week when you weren't here, but it might have been the week before, July 4th. July 4th.
I was listening to you guys making fun of me every other word.
Well, no, but
we were.
the whole point of
I was listening to that. Down in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, we were listening.
That was just that one. That was one section.
No, the whole show. No, the whole show. Every 10 minutes was another Tom dig, but it's okay. Go ahead, Chip. I'm not like you. I listen to the show when I'm not here. Go ahead.
I try to
Go
listen
ahead,
after
Chip.
there,
Go
but
ahead.
I can't. You keep interrupting me.
Hurry up. I'm like a lawyer on the witness. I got him on the witness stand. I got him squirming, Kevin.
Well,
yeah, we know.
No, but I was going to say, to your point that you were saying earlier, I think we brought this point up. It's not mutually exclusive to say, I'm proud to be an American, and there's still issues we need to work on. Those are not mutually exclusive.
And you can't deny the wrongs. And
Yes.
So here's something for you. If you worried about the wrongs, how about Federal Reserve Chairman, the people that print money when he wants, is asking the government for $2.5 billion to build them a new building. Jerry World was $1 billion, Terry. Why does someone who prints actual money that we use want $2.5 billion from our government to build themselves a new building to print said money? You want to know why your egg and cheese biscuit costs $3 now? There's your answer, folks. The people printing money are stealing it from you as well. And there you go, $2.5 billion for a building, and they ain't even playing football in it. They ain't they may even go make the playoffs in it. But that was bringing up the Redskins thing because they're talking about moving back to D.C. That's a big thing that's been thrown about and talked about. Panthers, off season's fun for some of these folks. Terry, you're a delusional Cowboys fan, but these Panthers fans, certain folks around the Panthers believe that Bryce Young will catapult himself into MVP discussions this season. He's got good coaching and solid weapons around him. Bryce Young is coming. Terry, how many votes for MVP will Bryce Young get this year?
How many people from down here are voting?
Let me look how many votes are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How many votes out of North Carolina do we get?
Does Bryce Young have a chance of winning MVP, Terry?
No. Can we ask that young lady,
No.
do you know anybody stupid enough to vote for Bryce Young for MVP? I'm looking at one.
She might say that. 50 media members cast their votes.
50.
Only 50 for the NFL MVP.
Okay, well, how many come from North Carolina out of that?
I don't want to Google
that's
that
what
far
I'm
into
saying.
it, but
if he has double-digit touchdowns and he has more touchdowns than interceptions this year, I will consider that a successful
did I
season.
miss something? Did y'all like all I see on the internet is Bryce Young's is there? He's amazing. He's great. He's
they
good.
talking
And
about
I'm like, what am
Carolina
I reading? Like,
having a shot at the playoff.
I do not.
Now, and that's what you just said is funny. So, are you talking them up like you're good, but then you say the word, we have a shot at the playoffs? Like the Hornets discussion is, we're back, we're good, we got this. And then the final sentence of all that is, we might be a playoff team.
Yeah,
well, we're not good.
Yeah.
You're not good. What are we talking about here? So, again, like, what are the Panthers fans talking about? Like,
But you got to
they
think.
weren't good last year.
You have to think it can happen. Look what happened to the Redskins. They won 4 games, and then all of a sudden they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, but look who they drafted.
Bryce Young's not Jaden Daniels.
You know? So there you go.
I saw Jaden Daniels play in person. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty solid. I agree.
They went 5-12 last year. Point differential minus 193, the worst in the NFL.
See, they're saying that because he improved
MVP.
But that's just a click. That's why, like some of the Browns news or news in general, anything.
It's just clickbait.
It's just clickbait. It's like go to politics. It'll be such and such politician totally embarrasses himself in front of the house, and they're trying to get you to click on it and watch it, and it's like over sensationalized. We used to teach it as yellow journalism.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that's what everything is. I mean, we've always had it, but since we're so inundated with everything, just everything, like if I go to my Google News, whether it's sports, politics, whatever, weather, just hugely over sensationalized, half truths, all this. It's like, man, I don't even click on it. Like if I see Shedeur Sanders turning everyone's head, I don't click on it because one dummy with a phone, click, and I'm supposed to believe it. It's like, no, man, I'm not reading that garbage. You know when I'll know? August 8th, when I go watch that game. Yeah. All right, we'll see what you got, kid. You know, we'll see if you're any good or not. You know, I'm not this clickbait crap. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. All right. I don't have too many NFL news and notes.
That fight over Brook Park is interesting there in Cleveland because, like you said, Kevin, the Ohio legislature, signed by Governor DeWine, I believe, is going to give all this money, and the city of Cleveland is fighting it. And you know, the purists up there do not want an indoor facility, and they don't want the facility to move out of Cleveland. You know, you got to, if you want to become like a world-class city, you know what I mean? You got to have some world-class facilities, man. You want a Super Bowl? Now, I know. Like, you got to love the people in Cleveland. Go sit outside. I was like, oh, remember the Jameis Winston game where he won the game in the snow and all that? It's like, yeah, that was good. But we don't, like in modern military, we don't drag cannons across frozen rivers anymore either, right? There's a reason for that, right? It ain't like, let's do it like Washington did it. And it's like, well, at the time, that's the way you had to do it. So what I'm saying is, you want a Super Bowl? You want some world-class events?
Yeah.
At the same time, though, I don't like taxpayers on the hook for it. You know what I mean? It's like billionaires put taxpayers on the hook. So, like, I can see both sides of this, and I'm really torn. You know, it's like,
I agree.
I want to see you have some world-class facilities because, you know, you've had to decline a lot of these Rust Belt cities. You want to do something to bring it back. And you might say, well, it's not in the city, but it's in the area. You know what I mean? It's in the area. It'll bring a Super Bowl there.
So for people that don't understand, like,
yeah,
like if it's compare it to the city of Charlotte, where are they putting the stadium at? You're saying it's outside the city. So if
they're
you're in
putting
Charlotte,
like
where would they
it
be
would be
putting
like putting it in Pineville or something like that.
Okay, but
yeah.
so it's like on the
On the
outer
outskirts.
edges. It's not all the way in
it's
It's not
near-
another county like
it's near-
Gastonia,
it would
but
be
it's
like
still on
putting
the outskirts.
Like, I don't have the exact geography, but I would assume like it would be like putting it like
would be like the Charlotte Coliseum be on the outskirts. It
yeah,
used
but
to be on the
it'd
downtown.
be like putting it in a smaller town like Belmont.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But it's close to the airport. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
it's like
That's a good comparison.
Okay,
right?
so
Like
put it in
you
Belmont.
put it somewhere close to the airport so people can
Get
off the plane, get on the train, and get to the stadium.
Gotcha.
So that's how you would get your. That's how you get a Super Bowl.
And I understand too. I mean,
Sorry,
there's some stadiums like I mean, Lambeau. You don't want the part of the allure of Lambeau is the snow games. Soldier Field is an open air state. I get that. Cleveland, I'm like you. I see both sides of it. It's historically with the dog pounding.
Okay, when it's and I get it. I get it. Look at the snow. It's what we do. But like when you had that Kansas City game and it's 5 below, there's a point where it's stupid. Okay, there's being macho,
right,
and then there's being stupid. So I'm just all I'm saying is it's like the technology that you got like Houston with the retractable roofs and things like that. So like the money's there to do things.
You can
like
have the best of both worlds.
It's just like I mean it's just like we like I said we don't drag cannons across rivers anymore in rafts because we just don't do it that way. I mean you got to modernize, appreciate the past, remember that. If you want to be world class, you want world class facilities, you got to do this. And I know that a lot of people don't want to do it because they're traditionalists. But I mean, look at your city. You've been losing people. You've been losing pop. I mean, you want to do something, bring it back. I think this is something you do to bring it back.
Well, the Carolina Panthers did announce that they August 2nd will be their Fan Fest, 6:30.
Well, only one time.
6:30 p.m.
The rest of the practices are closed to the public.
$5 tickets.
Only this is the only open event. Mm-hmm. It's the only open event.
Is it still at Wofford?
No.
This is
Richardson's
Fan Fest.
gone.
Fan Fest has always been at the stadium.
Okay.
Richardson used to have it there because he went to school there.
That's right.
That's right.
Where are they doing? Where do they do their practice or their training camp now?
I don't know
They're
because
still there.
Are they
at
still at
Wofford.
Wofford?
Really? You sure? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that their Fan Fest thing where the fans come and watch the official. But you could, like Tom just said, you could come to the practices and watch practices. But now I guess you can't. Now it's but they are having August 2nd for the people that do like to go to that. I think it's a first come basis as far as seating goes. Not 100% sure on that one. They don't fill up, or it's not like the upper deck gets filled up. It's just a practice, and they play some music. And when Cam was the quarterback, he would run around and get the quarterback would run around and get the fans hype. I used to talk about that while the other quarterbacks are ever taking reps and practicing. But I don't know if Bryce Young will be the hype man for this year's Panthers team. They say he's going to be the MVP, though. So August 2nd, you can check that out. Tom will be there.
No.
I
might go. It depends on how things fall, but I wouldn't mind going to the Panthers-Browns game on the 8th.
I didn't know that they were playing. Somebody said something to the other day to me. I was like, I didn't even know. I think Zach may have said something to me.
The Panthers are no longer doing training camp at Wofford.
Yeah, where they go?
They hold their
Oh yeah, they're at the stadium.
The practice fields next to the Bank of America Stadium.
They did it down there for their South Carolina fans.
Yeah,
and Richardson, because it's in Richardson.
He is an alum.
Yeah. He's an alum.
When's UNC Charlotte going to take that statue down and rename that stadium?
I would love to get tickets to Jerry Richardson Stadium, and that
Week
would,
one.
UNC Charlotte is named after him.
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I was just asking. When are they going to rename that one?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would love to have to. And now that you mentioned it, the first thing that popped in my mind is tickets to that Carolina game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, can KTC get those?
No,
I didn't think so.
We'll have Carolina. I'll have Carolina app tickets.
Yeah,
I'll have Belichick getting his butt handed to him by the Mountaineers tickets. I don't know what y'all are going to do to him.
Oh my God!
I don't know what y'all are going to do to him.
I would just
that's
love.
That's
I mean,
interesting to watch.
They'll beat Charlotte. I would just like to go watch. Of course, we got a new coach. We got Ohio's coach, man. We finally got rid of Biff. Got that embarrassment.
Well, there is Belichick news this week.
Hide your teenage daughter.
That's kind of the news. Reportedly, UNC is forced to release emails in a lawsuit from donors and alumni and faculty who are calling Bill Belichick a disgrace to the university. And so these have come out, and this is reported by Barstool Sports. And you go check out the article if you want. But
how many times have I said it though, man? If you want to get yourself a little 22-year-old girlfriend, just get out of the. I mean, just go buy some land and somewhere and just your estate and whatever. Go hang out on yachts or whatever. Why is this guy coming back and bringing all this negative?
Numerous emails from UNC donors, alumni, and faculty, which were obtained through public records requests, show a stunning lack of support of the Tar Heels' new football coach. One email from a donor wrote, "What a total embarrassment to UNC. I'm withdrawing all my donations and all future donations."
Okay, but
another email from a disgruntled employee. We have enough money to hire the number of professors. We don't have enough money to hire the number of professors we need, but we're paying a 73-year-old guy with no college football experience tens of millions of dollars, and that's okay. And then now we're letting him hire his son and his girlfriend. So that's from a faculty member email that's been.
And when if he's 5-0, nobody's gonna say a word.
You're exactly right. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, but if he starts out,
if he's 5-0, they'll be talking about, oh,
he's the greatest person we ever got.
He's the greatest person all over. Let me introduce him to my daughter.
Yeah,
you know, they'll be I mean, I guess we know what he was doing on some of those recruiting visits, right? Here to see Johnny, but is Jenny around?
We give cheerleading scholarships too.
You know,
we got a heck of a dance team at UNC.
Old Bill, I tell you what, man. You know, I'm not going to take anything away from him. Arguably the greatest coach in professional sports history. Depends on how you want to look at it, but I'm just telling you, man.
Thank you to Tom Brady.
Yeah, thank you to Tom. That could be definitely an argument.
He never won you say Phil Jackson never won a championship without Kobe or Michael, and you could say he didn't win a championship without Tom Brady or Lawrence Taylor.
But not everybody can manage that type of player.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Not everybody.
He opens up at home with TCU, Tom. I don't think they're going 5-0.
TCU's not that good, man.
TCU's not bad.
They're not that good, though.
Oh, Lordy. They'll beat Carolina.
If they beat Carolina,
didn't they make a Final Four like a few years ago?
They did, but they weren't that good.
Weren't they in the national championship game?
That's what I was saying. Wasn't it the national championship game?
Yeah, but
they lost to Georgia.
No, the second year.
Tom don't bet on TCU.
The following, it's like my initials, Tom Centofanti University, but it's just like that's a reason to bet on them. But they weren't. The year after, they had a bunch of guys leave, and they weren't that good the following year. I don't know what it's so hard to tell now with the transfer portal and all
it
that.
is.
You know,
it is.
Who's
they're
gonna
not playing App this year. That's next year. Dang it.
They're not playing App.
That's not this year. Break. Crap. He got lucky. Got lucky.
Oh, if he loses the App,
I thought we were going to embarrass him
man.
week 1. That's TCU. Then they go to Charlotte.
I'm just going to tell you, man. If Charlotte does beat them, if Charlotte finds a way to beat them, oh my God, could you imagine?
All 40 students will go crazy at that game.
You're right. Now that is an accurate statement.
Yeah.
You know what's going to be embarrassing?
They're going to shake the goalpost, Tom.
What's going to be embarrassing? What's going to be embarrassing is the Charlotte student section is going to be blue. You know it is.
It's going to be
It's going to be blue. It's going to be all Carolina people. I mean, and that's just the way it is in North Carolina. But yeah, that's accurate. I remember I was so mad when I went to that Gardner Webb game. And it's like, I'm 50 years old there. My daughter's there. She's, already graduated. The entire student section went home. I was like, you guys suck, man. You guys suck.
Missed the best / worst part of the game.
No, we stayed to the end. I was like, no, man, no. You support. We were down 20-3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I made ESPN's telecast just standing there stone faced like, what is happening right now?
All right. Well, we'll be back here in a few minutes. We got a bunch of other stuff to talk about. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got one last thing before we do go to break.
Yep.
I want people to know it's only been 21,000 days since Cleveland's never been to a Super Bowl.
It's only been 21,000 days
Where did
since
we start
Cleveland's
counting?
never
Where did
been.
we start counting from? Wait
I just want to know.
Hey,
what just happened?
Cleveland.
The space-time continuum just broke down.
It's break time. Break time.
Y'all are getting one of our English teachers. I just want her to diagram that sentence. It's been 21,000 days since Cleveland's never been to a Super Bowl. Can we diagram that sentence and figure out what's wrong with it?
Tom, it's been 10,950 days since the Cowboys have been to an NFC Championship game.
But they're the best. We're going to Super Bowl. We're going to Super Bowl.
Y'all never touched the grass.
Hey, 10,000 days.
Hey, there's a great picture of some cheerleaders that used to be the cheerleaders the last time the Cowboys won
I
the
want to tell you
Super Bowl.
something. I was watching, and I know y'all all have NFL Network or whatever, but I was watching a game just the other day that was on NFL Network back when Emmitt Smith tore up his collarbone against the Giants and Lawrence Taylor and all them. He rushed for 170-some yards against them.
Yes, he did. Tough guy. Barry Sanders wouldn't do that. He'd call out sick, DoorDash. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Good job, Cleveland.
Hey, 35 years ago today, Sting defeated Ric Flair for his first World Heavyweight Championship, the 1990 Great American Bash. We'll be right back. KDCBroadcasting.com.
The $1,000 Great Gas Card giveaway is back. It's a chance for you to win one of 10 $100 gas cards. Register to win today at Iron Station Country Store, Highway 27 in Iron Station, at Dixie Vacuum on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia, at Shelby Meat and Discount Grocery, South Lafayette Street in Shelby, at the Chuck Wagon Grill, Highway 27 east of Lincoln, at Oakwood Homes on Highway 74 east of Shelby, at the Firestone Grill on West Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, at Pawn and Rounds No. 2 on Country Club Road in Lincoln, and at Ferguson Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville. The drawing will be held Friday, August 29th. Register today. You could be a winner. Brought to you in part by The Boss, Carolina Country, WhatsUpShopper.com, and KTC Broadcasting.
You won't miss the beat when you use Cherryville Auto and Truck Supply in Cherryville, your Napa Auto Parts dealer. Check out the buys this month like Napa Full Synthetic Motor Oil, $5.39 a quart, or get a 5-quart bottle for $25.49. Or Valvoline Transmission Fluid starting at $6.39 a quart. Get it all including tools, equipment, accessories, cleaning supplies, batteries, and more at Cherryville Auto and Truck Supply. 1313 Shelby Highway 150 West in Cherryville, your Napa Auto Parts store. Did you know that the world's largest Roush and RTR Mustang dealer is right here in Gaston County? Well, it is, and you probably know who it is. Tyndall Ford Performance in Gastonia. And right now, check out the huge discounts on the remaining 2024 models of the RTR Ford Mustang and the remaining 2024 Roush models too. Like we said, huge discounts. Come in for all the details and ask about the Ford American Family Plan. at Tyndall Ford Performance, 1901 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia. Online at TyndallFord.com.
It's a gigantic closeout on last year's pool supplies at Today's Pro in Shelby. They've got to be sold to make room for new inventory. Prices have been reduced drastically. You can save up to 50%. All pool supplies, including pool chemicals, they've got to go. And for those backyard cookouts, remember Today's Pro does propane refills, and they carry Monessa and Empire Stove imports. That's Today's Pro, 1325 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at todayspro.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
Not one, but two big truckloads of scratch and dented appliances have arrived at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Two big truckloads of GE appliances with full factory warranties. GE washers, dryers, refrigerators, freezers, microwave ovens, and more. And keep cool with the new Therapeutic Breeze cooling mattress. It's all new and in stock now. Come get yours today at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. They're on the right going down. They're on the left coming up.
I'm Lon Helton, inviting you to join me as I count down the top 30 country hits in the USA, along with my co-host Cole Swindell, who's getting ready to be a dad.
August 5th is the due date, so we'll see.
So you ready?
I think so, yeah. It's not going to be a lot of sleep.
That's Cole Swindell this week on Country Countdown USA.
Wednesday at 1 p.m. on WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, KTCBroadcasting.com.
As our economy gradually reopens, remember to support local.
Know you're doing the right thing and stay proud.
Be a part of the greatest comeback of all time.
Shop local with WhatsUpShopper.com, Carolina Country, and
Good
The
morning,
Boss.
everybody.
And we're back with.
I guess we're back.
No.
Saturday morning
There we
with Kevin in the gang.
There we go.
We were back. We just could. I had the wrong button hit for headphones on. Good morning, everybody. Got to talk a little basketball where the Hornets made an excellent number 4th overall pick. We're going to go to his highlights. Let's go. This is going to be fun. I love the Charlotte Hornets. They're so awesome. Let's go to, what was his name again? Nipple. So now you can custom order them and get your own nipple jerseys. Terry, you want one of these?
What in the world? Yeah.
All right. We're going to go to his highlights. All right. So this is This is Con Nipples highlights. So we got some crossover half court.
Hey, right here, PJ.
We came off a
Come on.
screen.
Here we go,
Pushed
right
off the coach.
Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan.
We handed off to a teammate. We're cheering on the teammate.
We should do this for
We're doing some wall squats.
5 minutes, I think it was. There we go. Work.
Gave a couple guys some high fives.
That word right there, early. Like shift early or something. Hey, shot.
We got
I'm here, Liam. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Hey, switch. Here we go. I got you. See how.
Vince Carter all over, boys. This is
Stay out.
I'm so excited. Look at this. Awesome.
He's knocking down some
Did
threes.
those shots go in? We
He
don't
was
know.
not- yeah,
We
he was
don't know. They
knocking
didn't
down
even
some
show it.
threes.
They were just showing the picture of the guy. They were just showing the picture of the guy. Now, there's our number 4th pick highlights. Do you want me to show the guy who got picked after him? Yeah. This guy that went 5th overall.
Straight away 3. Short rebound.
Give me this rebound. Get off me. We don't want that in Charlotte. We don't want this in Charlotte. We want those guys sitting in those cool picks.
Rebound. In traffic.
And come having nice dinners. This guy picked after. He had 18 points in his first summer league game.
In his pocket, whips a pass to the corner.
Let's do a little bit
Harkless
more.
rises up. Good look from 3. Bailey.
This boy.
In the crowd. Take it
But
up.
we don't want him. We don't
What
want
a
him.
bucket by the rookie.
18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in his first game. But we got a guy who can set some screens and come off the bench, shoot some jumpers, Tom. Charlotte Hornets basketball.
Well, is it the same thing, though? Maybe it's the Duke thing on the first games? Because Flagg was 5 out of 21.
I didn't say he was good.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to tell people.
He
He might
scored-
not be
he's-
that good either. But
And all I did this past week was hear all the build up. Bronny against Flagg. Both of them total had 18 total. Flagg had 10. Bronny had 8.
that's what Ace Bailey had in his first game.
So there
how
you
can
go.
you look at Ace Bailey and be like, we're not picking him. We're going to pick the other guy. We set some good screens, Terry, and had a good dinner. That's my team. That's my team. Go Hornets.
That's why you suck.
Go Hornets.
I mean, same thing. I know it's football, but it's the same thing. Man, this guy really looks good in practice. It's freaking practice.
Exactly. Practice.
Wise man once said, "We talk about practice."
Right.
I mean, even in a preseason game, even in a summer league game, it's just like I can't remember the guy's name from Cleveland had 30 points. They're saying, "Well, he's too good to play summer ball." He had 30 points in the summer league game. That's like saying, "Man, I had 30 points down at the Y. Man, I'm gonna play for Carolina next year." It's just.
And it bothered me after the game, and they showed these people, and they're talking about what Flag was doing, and this one guy said, "Oh, he's got everything. He can do this. He can do that." I'm like, he was 5 out of 21.
Tom,
what are we talking about?
Tom, it's funny you say that for the summer thing. Like, he's not gonna be doing that in the real games, right? So like, out in school we played the summer league, and our best players, the Twins, weren't there for the first game, right? So me and the other dude took all the shots.
You were playing then?
Well, we're going to score all the points, right? So me and Taylor had 30 points apiece. We get the next game, right? The Twins come in. Swear to God, Terry, the coach points at me and Taylor, goes, "Get those two. Those are the shooters."
Oh, Lord.
And I'm like, y'all boys in trouble.
Yeah.
Because the other two's about to put 40 on you.
Glad we could be your decoy.
But they watched the game before, and we did. We got hot. We were just smoking everything. And we were just lucky. And the head coach was like, he was designing his defense.
Watch him.
Stop it all. We're going to stop Con Nipple over here instead of LJ and Alonso. But yes, Tom, I wasn't scoring 30 in a regular game.
So when Tabarak and Sabarak were playing,
right,
you were at Bessemer.
No, I was with Cherry.
You're still at Cherry.
Yes. I played with them at Cherry.
Okay.
Yes. When the Twins came in, that was so funny. So Bart looked at me and goes, "Oh, you the shooter?" And I was like, good luck, boss. I might have had 5 points that game. I don't even know if we got a shot off because the Twins were shooting the ball.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Speaking of brothers, I'm surprised you didn't
awesome.
Get on my case about Cleveland's trade. We traded Okoro for the other ball brother, not LaMelo.
Lonzo. Yeah.
And they're saying, but like, they say he's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, but he's always
He got tools.
He's always
screwdriver, a wrench.
Say he can play defense, he can shoot.
Might have some screws loose, right, Terry?
That's right.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere near a ball
That's
brother.
what I'm saying, man.
It's not going to help your team.
No.
You can't.
But it's like more clickbait, and so the guys say all this. Wasn't he out for like 2 years? Didn't play for like 2 years.
Close. Yeah.
Played across the ocean, didn't
I just don't like. I mean, Okoro wasn't gonna. He's not the kind of guy who's gonna drop 30. He's more of a defensive guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but you didn't have to worry about his daddy doing stupid stuff and embarrassing the franchise. Kind of like we do the same thing with all of our sports. We got Shador up there. We got to deal with his dad. Now we got Ball in Cleveland. Probably, what drama's going to unfold now? I just can't wait to see it.
But see, at least you can talk about your team, Tom. All I do is talk about my team getting rid of people.
Yeah, you have got. You know what? Cleveland has like the second best odds to win the East.
Oh yeah.
Indiana got rid of some guys too, though.
Who's won right now?
Yeah.
It can't be Indiana. He's got.
That's what I'm saying. Halliburton. I mean, he's not playing for a whole year. Probably the Knicks.
The Knicks.
The Knicks.
Oh my Lord! Yeah, don't
guarantee
take that.
it.
They ain't making it.
But I guarantee they were the team to pick.
Surely not.
Because Giannis without Leonard, I mean, how good are they going to be now? I mean, nobody knows. East is just it's Cleveland's time. They can win this again.
Yeah. But I tell you what, did Oklahoma City keep all their pieces?
That I know of, yes.
So far, yes.
Yes.
They're going to be with SGA and a couple of them other men. They're going to be.
They just signed SGA and Holmgren to like their max rookie extensions.
Tough,
they've got.
It's going to be tough.
Oh, wait a minute, guys! I'm going to tell you something. When you start paying, and I have a hard time with this. All of a sudden, we got Booker, who's worth $72.5 million a year. Something's wrong here, y'all.
I don't know if he's worth that, but that's what he's getting paid.
Yeah. If he got a 2-year deal, $145 million, how can you continue for this to keep happening? SGA just got signed with the highest. Took Booker like 2 or 3 days later to him to sign, and Booker's won nothing at Phoenix.
Is there ever a ceiling on it? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah,
I'm curious.
It's going to be $100 million, but before long, y'all.
Well, that's part of that's
a year.
The salary cap thresholds are designed to try to help keep that into where you don't load up on too many players having that, but you're still going to have your superstar players that are making that much.
I mean, if I am Phoenix and we just got through getting rid of Durant, that really helped them, and now all of a sudden we're dishing all of our money over here to Booker, can Phoenix win it? No. I'm like, But yeah, we're going to continue to pay guys this much money. At least when the Yankees were giving out money, they were winning World Series.
Past tense.
Well, I'm just saying, but they were.
I mean, we're giving out money now, but we're not.
But it's not at this level.
No, somebody was talking the other day. I'm trying to remember which Hall of Famer it was, talking about the rookie contracts and stuff. How LaMelo's going to make $100 million before he's 23 years old, or 24 or something like that. And they're like, they haven't won a playoff game, can't win anything, and these guys are paid more than Shaq was paid after winning his 3 championships.
Or Scottie Pippen,
and way more than Scottie.
Way more than Scottie ever thought about.
But again, like it is like what is
what's your
magic?
ceiling?
What's the magic rule? When did we all agree that? And I guess they're making money, so we can't say nothing to it. But obviously, and I don't care how much they make. But what is the limit on? At some point, how do you just keep making more and more money and keep going up and up? At some point,
it becomes to this point like Boston's doing right now. We can't afford it, so we're dishing everybody out to everybody else because, I mean, the new management that's come in is like, we're not going to continue to pay this type of money, because we're not winning championships.
That's what Dallas got accused of, is trying to not pay, saving basically $150 million.
I mean, they're bringing
by getting rid of
in
Luka Doncic because if you stay with your team.
I won't say it's exactly the same. They're bringing in similar type revenue as the NFL, not to the same level, but the difference is where you've got a roster of 50 some odd guys you got to pay. With NBA, 15. And it's just
I just absolutely cannot sit back and think of Phoenix giving a guy. Don't get me wrong, Booker's good.
Yeah,
I give him all the credit in the world for being that good. But we just passed the sense of just a few years ago of how much that Brooklyn went and paid Durant for him to play, and it was a high ceiling. And that ceiling now has went above 50, now 60, now 70, some million a year.
He's making more than twice as much as Jordan was making.
Yeah, that's just so unreal.
The Memphis is the least valued team in the NBA at $3.2 billion. They brought in $299 million in revenue last year, so just going to give you
and they brought up some kind of graphic they showed on television, and it was Miami, some team out of the hockey league and some team out of some other league, that what Brooklyn was paying Booker is higher than the whole team.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, I mean, you see that in Major League Baseball. I mean, you've got what Soto and what Ohtani's contract will end up paying out. I mean, it's more than what the Marlins' total team salary is, and the Pirates.
It's unreal.
The numbers are getting so big. It's hard. It's almost to me like hard to be. How do you be a good teammate? How do you have good teammates? The guy next to you might be making the same stats, and he's got $100 million more than you.
Yeah.
No.
I'm paid to come rebound, and this guy, if he shoots every shot and he's ball hogging, and he gets his averages up, and he gets an award, now he's got $100 more million than me. Like, what do I do for that? So
I understand to the point of being a Miami Marlin fan when they would go pay a bunch of money, bring the guys in, they'd win a World Series, then they'd get rid of them all. And then they all of a sudden, a couple of years later, well, let's go win again. So they'd go out here and pay a bunch more money, bring all the players in, and win again. And then after that, boom, we get rid of them all.
It's something where I give credit to, and you say what you want to about his antics, but I'll look at how the highest paid quarterbacks in the league right now. Who should be the highest paid quarterback in the league right now?
Who should be?
Who should be? Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he in the top 5?
No.
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 I don't even know. He might be in the top 10.
But it's because of this. I mean, he agrees to less money.
Exactly.
So
Tom Brady did the
supporting
exact same
cast.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because
good.
to him, his legacy
Yes.
is important.
That's
Yes.
it. That's it.
It's
What
just
are
like-
your priorities?
It's like me, and I know, even as a Cleveland fan, if I was Myles Garrett, I'd have said, I'll take less money and go somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
This place is effed up. I love the city. I love the fans. I'm gone.
I want to go win.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere. I'm going to Detroit.
I want a ring.
Where
Yeah.
where I,
Going to Detroit. I want a ring. Did y'all just say that out loud?
but they're one piece away. Detroit is the betting favorite to win the NFC.
I don't-
Yeah.
I know
They are.
historically how they are,
Make
Kevin.
that
but
bet.
I'm
Make
talking.
that bet.
I'm talking modern, Kevin. I'm not talking historic.
No,
I'm talking
I
about
believe
a
in Dan
team that
Campbell.
Can win right now, Kevin. You know what I meant.
Okay, well, that's what I want to ask
know
you
what
the
I meant.
same question, Tom.
I'm going to go to a team right now that can win.
but here's the difference.
But
I don't think they
have
can.
they
y'all
ever
do.
have they touched the Super Bowl grass?
Oh gosh, here we go.
I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay,
I
never
will go
mind.
to a team.
Never mind.
Might go to the Redskins. They're close, right?
Better than Detroit.
let me go to a team that's close. I might even say, cut my salary in half. I'm gonna go to Kansas City and play a year. You know what I mean?
I thought that's where Chubb was going to go, but he ended up in Houston.
I mean,
Nick
that,
Chubb.
that's
I thought he was going to
if
Kansas
I
City.
were him, that's what I have said. Instead, he got quarterback money. He got quarterback money to play DN, and I'm not saying he's not worth it, but for me, when my grandkids are on my lap, I want to say, Grandpa won a couple Super
That's
Bowls.
it.
I go back.
That's what
What do you think
I
of
go
this?
back to Scotty Scheffler's point when they asked him about why he didn't consider going to live, and he said, "I've made more money hitting a little white golf ball around than I thought I ever would at a younger age." He said, and at some point, millions of dollars is millions of dollars. He
How
said,
much money do you?
"Yes,
Yeah.
preach
I
it,
agree.
Tom."
If somebody wrote me a check for $500,000, you probably never see me again.
So I get.
You know what I mean?
I
I'd
get,
still come in Saturday
for the
morning.
players.
Yeah,
For the players, it's hard for me to say that. Old coaches and I think they need to retire. But so and here's an example. There's gonna be a lot of people make more money than Tiger Woods in golf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of people gonna make more money than Mike. Michael's is a billionaire because of his shoe brand and not what he made on the court. And there's a lot of people who could never touch the court with Michael Jordan who's going to make way more millions of dollars than him. And I think for the players, that has to really, the older ones, and when you get retired, that really has to piss them off. Is that one guy in 1 year can get paid $10-15 million, and I did that in 10-15 years, working my butt off and actually boxing people out and hustling hard. So there's got to be some type of divide there. That's why I say I don't know about the locker rooms and how they can handle the divide with how much everybody's getting paid.
Never mind the divide of the pay, the utter disrespect. Ace Bailey apparently this week brushed off John Stockton and didn't he? He was like, I grew up watching LeBron and Durant. I don't know any of these old guys.
He probably has no idea.
John
Stockton is.
yeah, exactly.
They don't care. They don't have ever watched any.
They don't care.
They do not care if it started in 1900. They don't
That's
care.
where the divide. That's where the divide comes from. The lack of respect
for previous anything.
And when you start thinking about stuff like that, and we talk about this in here all the time, but you take what Scottie Pippen made, and now just bring up $10 million players in the NBA. And us sit here right now and say, "Were they better than Scotty?" No. That's all you're gonna say.
Yeah, no,
because they're making $10 million where Scotty was making $3 million.
He's a top 5 small forward probably all time.
He made $109 million over 17 seasons.
And
How
now
much
we
of that
got
was with
we got
Portland?
one guy making 72.5.
But the bulk of that, I bet he made with Portland at the end of his career.
Biggest was Houston at
or Houston.
At
I'm sorry,
$19 million.
Yeah,
was in Houston.
Yeah,
for one season.
Yeah.
So 16 years, $90 million.
That's when
the Bulls era. He earned $32 million in 13 years in Chicago.
That's when he and
Think of
Chuck
that.
played together.
But he had all them rings to go with him though, with Michael's help. I mean, so they both helped each other.
They complemented each other very
and
well.
if you had $32 million or $3.2 million, you're going to be fine.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like-
if you're managing your money,
I mean,
Yeah.
but it's like, I will say this: no matter how much money you have, we're just wired that way. No matter how much money you have, you always think
Want- you
your
want more.
money.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, no matter how much you got, you're going to burn through it.
You know what? Depends on your lifestyle.
The
man.
30 for 30 broke.
Sure. Go ahead.
It goes through the story.
The Hornets are 27th in value at $3.35 billion. They brought in $304 million in revenue last year. So there's your Hornets.
How much revenue?
27th. 304 million.
They brought in more than Memphis.
Yeah, I think Gilbert just sold off part of the Cavs, not the majority, something like that. And the value of that, Kevin, look up that.
It's 4.5 now.
It's gone way up. I think he paid like
That's
300
unreal,
million or 400 million or something like that.
Jordan, the Hornets were bought for like 300 million or something is what it was.
Well, I mean, those small market teams are still 4 billion, 5 billion. I mean, it's a lot of money, man. And they've done they've done a good job in Cleveland of winning. They're kind of like the Guardians. They win a lot of regular season games, and then when they get in the playoffs,
So
not this year, Terry, not this year for the Guardians.
Well, how much did
Bob
the Lakers
Johnson
just sell
bought
for?
the Hornets in 2002 for $300 million. They made $304 million last year.
Yeah.
Being terrible. Yeah. So where's that? We keep saying, where's that money come from? That's got to be the China money. Like the online, whatever they're getting online, it's coming from that, not from the TV, not from the people in the stands. I've been going to these games. There's not more people.
Subscription services,
Something
and things
like
that.
that. Again, the Hornets sold for $300 million to Bob Johnson in 2002. Now they're worth $3.35 billion.
How much did the Buses sell the Lakers for? Or the
It was
majority?
like 25, wasn't it?
Yeah. How much?
Billion.
But if you want to talk of a team that's consistently
valued at 7
winning
It's valued
every
at
year
7.
that
I
they
don't know what
come
it's up for.
around, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay Rays. I mean, every year they're
They don't even have a
competing.
stadium, right?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
they're playing the
Yeah,
Yankees stadium.
They don't.
The
Where are
minor
they
league-
playing?
And if you
They're
take
playing
their
Steinbrenner
total,
Field, the
I
Yankees
bet
spring
that-
training complex.
Okay.
I wonder if their total of paying out is $72.5 million. You know, for the
you
whole
talking
team.
About,
They're talking about them moving to Nashville or somewhere like that, aren't they?
You talking about their team roster salary?
Yeah, whole team roster for them. It's probably over 100, but
Hold on.
I mean, you know what
But
I'm
if
saying?
you do it their way, Terry, you better take those young guys and win something.
Well, that's
Because,
true. That's the only
because
problem.
the
You
window-
can really
yeah.
be a fan, but if
'Cause
you're never
it's
winning,
like-
that's what people look
but,
at.
But it's just like
67.
67, and Booker's
No,
get
87 million.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
just-
almost.
it's just like when
Miami's is 67.
Tampa Bay is 81.5.
Oh crap!
81 and a half. Now think of
That's
that.
like
And we get ready to
Cleveland's
give
is very
one player.
similar. Cleveland's
The
72
Guardians
Yeah.
is just over 100,
Let me back that up.
103.6.
You want the active 26-man roster, or the total payroll, including Bobby Bonilla and King Griffey Jr.?
Yeah, I've got their 40.
Which
This is
one do you
their-
want? Because this is the Mets. Listen to this. The Mets' active roster is 257 million, but their total payroll is 330 million. They're paying 80 million dollars to people not playing baseball, and the Miami Marlins whole team is 67 million.
Well, and part of that includes the 40-man roster, the guys in the minors.
right? Yeah, that's non-26-man roster.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody.
See, what I was saying is you better win. Like if you do it the small market way, get those young guys because when it's time to pay Lindor, he's going to New York. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen. And I'm glad. I tell you what, man. About 5 years ago, there was a Lindor jersey, one of those $120 jerseys, and I almost bought that. I said, you know what? He won't be in Cleveland another
Right.
year.
Hey, I just saw the Chubb jerseys are on sale right now. Now's the best time to buy them. People respect you for wearing a Chubb jersey.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be
I know,
you're not gonna be hated on for the Chubb jersey.
I don't want to.
That's the ones you buy at discount and hang on the wall, Tom.
I know. I just
No, you got to buy them with that revenue. If they get traded, you get a new jersey from wherever they go.
I just
Get a
can't.
Texans, Houston Texans.
I'm just so sick on my stomach. We keep Mike Ford and get rid of Nick
Jerome
Chubb.
Ford.
Jerome Ford. That's it. Jerome. We
for
keep,
$40,000 or something like that.
Yeah, it was like maybe like $300,000
for a Cadillac Escalade.
We
They're
keep,
giving those out to the kids at Texas.
we keep Ford and get rid of Chubb and save pennies on the dollar. That's just like, what are y'all doing, man? That's what I'm saying. This place is effed up, man. You're just effed
The
up.
Royals payroll is 125 total, 101 active man roster. The Indians is 100 total, 70 million active roster. Royals have the 20th highest payroll. The Guardians the 25th highest payroll in baseball.
I mean, think of it.
And the Marlins are dead last at 67 total.
When you think of a small market, and we are speaking of what, well, I mean, Cleveland's about like that, but Kansas City for sure. But Kansas City, I mean, we finally paid a guy $100 million. Bobby Witt. I mean, of all the people ever, we finally gave a guy $100 million.
So here's the Cardinals differential. Active man roster 132, total payroll 135. They're not wasting a dime.
They're getting their money's worth.
It's not anybody's playing baseball for them.
If you're not on our 26-man roster, you're not getting paid anything
to be on this field.
And I tell you what, man, they were part of that. The Cardinals were part of Cleveland's 10-game losing streak. And then what do? We go down to Houston, who I think has the best record in baseball at home, and sweep them.
And we're going to take a break and talk about it in just a second on KDCBroadcasting.com.
It's the Yamaha Wave Runner Best of Show sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Come check out wet summer fun with a new Yamaha Wave Runner and save up to $2,500 on select off-road Kawasaki models and get up to $750 in bonus bucks on a new Honda. Take up to $2,500 off remaining 2024 Honda models. And don't miss the CF Moto Rev and Ride sales event with 1.99% APR financing or up to $1,500 in rebates on select models at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Once again, here with my main man, the head Silverado guy at the undealership, Fred Caldwell Chevrolet in Clover, Martin McKinley, in the heart of summer, my friend.
And you know what that means, summer vacations.
You are not kidding. Not a moment goes by that I'm not targeted by some ad for places to go in the mountains, at the beach, everywhere.
And the good thing is this, no matter where you're going, Fred Caldwell Chevrolet has the vehicle to get you there in style with plenty of room.
Specifically, the 25 Chevy Silverado 1500, 0% APR for 36 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash.
And don't forget about our great selection on pre-owned vehicles.
Tell me about that Car Bravo program.
With Car Bravo, every vehicle comes with a standard limited warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, courtesy transportation, and a 10-day 500-mile vehicle exchange program. Plus, your Fred Caldwell pre-owned ride comes certified.
Call or text Martin to get started.
704-534-1014.
Online anytime at FredCaldwellChevy.com, and together, let's drive to Fred Caldwell Chevrolet in Clover. On approved credit, GM Financial Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Slide on in Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lincoln for a home run of savings. The deals have never been hotter. Now, 2025 Chevy Silverados up to 20% off MSRP. Take $2,000 off the Buick Envision and save too on Car Bravo pre-owned vehicles at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC, 1445 East Main Street in Lincoln.
They go together in the good old USA. Baseball and hot dogs, apple pie and Chevrolet.
DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. And DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Boston Road, Highway 18 in Shelby. Or find them online at DeRisiRacing.com. Or give them a call at 704-538-3512. Did you know that the world's largest Roush and RTR Mustang dealer is right here in Gaston County? Well, it is, and you probably know who it is. Tyndall Ford Performance in Gastonia. And right now, check out the huge discounts on the remaining 2024 models of the RTR Ford Mustang and the remaining 2024 Roush models too. Like we said, huge discounts. Come in for all the details and ask about the Ford American Family Plan at Tyndall Ford Performance, 1901 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, online at tyndallford.com. The Freedom Starts Here sales event is underway at Campers Inn RV at I-85 in Kings Mountain. Start your dream vacation with a stop first at the Campers Inn RV. Brand new campers starting at $11,995. Plus RV financing is available with approved credit. New travel trailers just $99 a month. Fifth wheel campers just $267 per month. And with your purchase, get a 1 year's worth of free camping with Thousand Trails Campgrounds. The Campers Inn RV, 615 Broadview Drive off I-85 in Kings Mountain. Online at campersinn.com. Some call it the Saw House. Yes, the Saw House. That's West End Hardware and Services in Gastonia. In addition to saws for our local homeowners, they carry some of the biggest chainsaws on the market today, including the Husqvarna T540, 585, and 592 XP. Also Stihl's 201T, 462, 500i, 661, and 881. And Echo's 355T, 590, 620, and 7310. And they have chainsaw bars and chain. and chainsaw sharpening too. And for your arborists, they have climbing and rigging rope, harnesses, safety gear, and more. Stop by the Saw House, West End Hardware and Services, 1009 Bessemer City Road, Gastonia. Did you hear what Grizzly the Greeter said? He said it's the biggest sale ever on Liberty Buildings. Now's the time to buy at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville. Get up to 25% off select models right there on the lot. Take 30% off play sets on the lot. Take 25% off site builds. First come, first serve, and take $1,500 off add-ons. But hurry, limited builds. Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes, 2268 Lincoln and Highway 150 East in Cherryville. Online at blessedbuildings-tinyhomes.com.
Performance meets power at Boyd Tire and Appliance and Boyd Lawn and Garden in Clover. See the new John Deere mowers, the Gravely mowers, and the Aaron's mowers. Ask about 0% financing for up to 36 months, plus a full line of Stihl and Echo trimmers. Keep your lawn looking sharp with a stop in at Boyd Tire and Appliance and Boyd Lawn and Garden, located at 110 North Main Street in Clover. Online at BoydTireandAppliance.com.
There's no better time than lunchtime at Johnny's Bar and Grill in Lincoln. Check out the lunchtime hot plate specials for just $9.99. All first responders get a 10% discount on lunch specials. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Get ground beef tacos for just 99 cents all day long. On Wednesday and Sunday, it's wings for 75 cents each. Dine in only 6 at a time. On Sunday, buy one Philly steak and get another one for half price. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 10, 11 to midnight, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 9 on Sunday. Johnny's Bar and Grill, 1519 Highway 150 West in Lincoln. For orders to go, call 704-240-4949 and like them on Facebook too.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Before you hit the road, head to Zeus Auto Repair and Performance in Lincoln. With over 30 years of experience, they promise you'll be completely satisfied with their work. From an oil change to brakes to a North Carolina inspection to a tune-up, they are there for you. Get on the road again with a stop in at Zeus Auto Repair and Performance, 1122 South Aspen Street in Lincoln. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to 12 on Saturday. Online at ZeusAutoRepair.com. It's always a hit at the Cherry Pit. Bring your team out to the Cherry Pit in Cherryville. Check out some of the new menu items, including the Sweet Honey Burger with homemade honey mustard. Also the Mushroom Swiss Burger, the Grilled Pimento Cheese Sandwich, and the Grilled Pimento Cheeseburger. Also smothered chicken plates, pasta salad, and sauteed vegetables, and baked potatoes after 5 p.m. They're always a hit at the Cherry Pit Bar and Grill, 201 North Mountain Street, Cherryville, open Wednesday through Sunday. The Cherry Pit will be closed for vacation June 28th through July 10th.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
Such delayed. He just pissed you. He poked the wrong.
That's
Hit
it,
the
man.
wrong nerve,
That's
didn't
what
you,
I'm
Terry?
That's right. You know how Tom is.
Every school is just loaded with people that
What,
don't
Tom?
really do anything to get a paycheck. Terry's one of them.
What?
Like you'd be in the teacher's lounge, you're like, what does that guy do? Well, we don't know. He's working here.
He's over here looking for government waste. Is what it sounds like he's doing.
That's right.
Doge.
That's right.
He's the Doge father.
Terry is Lincoln County's Doge representative.
I won't go exactly what we were talking about a minute ago, but anyway.
We're talking baseball.
That's
I
right.
had an audio for you guys, but I couldn't find it, so we're gonna have to miss that one. We are gonna finish up with one little NASCAR note, but we got a few minutes and a few things to look at and go over. Let's start. We was talking about the robo umpires and the questions and how that's going to work. And somebody wrote, new rule: if an umpire ejects a player for arguing a call, the call automatically gets reviewed. If the player was correct, he stays in the game and the umpire gets ejected.
Love it. Love it.
Okay.
Awesome.
So again, I think the coaches should do their own umpire. We're never going to get that, even though they're the best and the experts of all. But my question is, like, if it is automatic, like, if it comes across and the sign up in the center field says ball strike, then there is no arguing balls. There is no challenges, right? You can't challenge something that's already been called by you could you could challenge the computer.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing? So there wouldn't be any challenges. But here's Kirchen talking about the players, what I mentioned earlier, Tom, about they not necessarily being maybe on board with it.
Are players against this formal appeal?
Well, the ones that I've talked to and others in the game feel like the players don't want the responsibility and the accountability of being in charge of a challenge on a ball or a strike, because they worry, do I know the strike zone well enough in order to be in charge of a challenge? And what if I challenge in the second inning and we lose a challenge? I had a major league manager tell me this year that in spring training, he thought the overriding point was that most players realized the umpires are better than they think. Meaning a hitter goes, there's no way that's a strike. And then they run the replay and it is a strike. That's my feeling, that a lot of the players look at it and not sure they're confident enough in their understanding of the strike zone to therefore be in charge of a challenge system. They want somebody else to do it for them, but the manager can't do that, and the manager shouldn't have to do that.
So here's the thing, like this again, we're challenging these calls. Like I said, if the machine is doing it, then there is no. You don't even have to worry about the.
What are you going to challenge against?
Right,
the machine
correct.
challenging itself.
So either you got to go all in for it to me and let it just call every ball and strike, and then don't waste anybody's time with this. But again, they're talking about the players not knowing the strike zone, which they're right, because that little machine in that little square, is it going to get taller and shorter with each player?
Gotcha.
Because I'm going to go back to this one player that was arguing this strike. Look where this ball went.
Bryce Harper.
Now, it's over the plate. It's under those letters and elbows, Terry, and he wants a ball called and he wants it challenged because he missed the strike zone by that little invisible square by an inch. Now, that strike zone, that little square is not there in real life, right? So it's again, what are we challenging? What's real and what's not real?
Or a strike.
So he lost his mind on this one. But like, look where he's standing. That's belt high. Is it not? He's standing straight up right there. That is belt high.
Yeah, but
he's
the strike
lost
zone's
his
when
mind.
he's in a normal crouch, not when he's standing straight
I know
up.
that, but that's what I'm saying.
It's a close
to
pitch.
me. I don't think it. I think that strike zone should be about another foot higher. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, add another 3 to 4 inches at least.
I don't understand why we decided to cut it in half, and then now this guy's whoever it is, Harper, is arguing over a pitch that's clearly, to me, he can hit it. Like, why is that about us to have an argument about?
I can't turn on that, Kevin.
Correct. I know hitting's hard, but again, like, to me, that strike zone's too small to begin with. So like, this is all kind of
over the plate.
Student
is the
weird.
thing. See what I mean? That pitch is over.
Yes,
the
it's all
plate.
over the plate. Way over. It crossed all. It moved left.
It's not
to
even
right
painting
over
the.
the
It's not
plate.
even painting the corner. That's
Charge of a challenge.
Mute him. Like, bro, it's over the plate. Like, I don't
Watch
get that.
watch the sidearm one. It's like same location. You can't tell me the bottom part of that ball doesn't catch the strike zone.
Right, it rose straight. Come on,
Same umpire,
Come on.
right? Calling. He's just calling it a little. You know, he's giving that part of the zone. I mean, he's just giving that pitch, man. Adjust to it.
Yeah.
If you can't hit that pitch, how'd you make a pro team?
Oh,
that's true.
How are you making as much as Bryce Harper?
Watch the old guys in the 70s and 80s. They always hit that pitch.
Look where that circle.
Watch him.
Look where
Watch
that
him.
circle is. It's in the catcher's eyes. It's in the catcher's face. You can't tell me that's a high pitch.
That's what they tell us in umpire school, that if it's above the catcher's head, it's probably a ball. But if he catches it there about his eye level, that's probably a strike.
Right. The catcher, I promise you, almost 100% of the time, his head's in the strike zone. His face is where he wants that pitch. I promise you, because he wants to catch it right in his face. The whole ball strikes. To me, I'm so tired of it. Put it on a machine. Let him call it all of it.
He's only making $26 million a year.
Not to swing the bat.
Right. Yeah.
He's trying to walk.
And I just hope they put it in a high school. And I hope y'all enjoy your 5-hour ball games.
How about one of the best? How about one of the best walk-offs you've ever seen? How about a inside the porker?
It's a high drive.
The deepest part of the stadium.
It is off the bricks. This game is tied. Bailey's on the move. Bailey's on the move. And this game
Not even close. Inside the park, walk-off homer. That'd be exciting to be in the park.
Yeah, that would be fun to watch.
My question is, Terry, is I see the right fielder. I see the center fielder. What's the left fielder doing?
That's what I wondered.
Because he got way over there, and he still ain't there. There is still no left fielder in this picture. Is he backing up third? What are we doing? When he throws this ball.
Well, then when he throws it back in, the
Where's
guy
the left
that's his
fielder?
cutoff. What's
He's
your
still ain't
cutoff
there.
man?
He
Cutoff
went into
man
the-
don't
he-
even know where he's throwing it.
He went into the scoreboard like Manny Ramirez.
Maybe the cutoff man was the left fielder.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen the inside the park walk-off homer. That was pretty.
That's the first one they've had, I think, since 2016. They said.
Oh, yeah?
I think so.
Inside the park homer or inside a walk-off?
Inside the park walk-off.
Oh, really?
Yes, I think it's.
Hit that to the deepest part of the field.
All right, is this a smart play? Bases loaded. One out. Ground ball to short. And the runner does this.
Yeah, I heard about this
Smart play?
What was the scenario now?
Bases loaded, one out, and the runner at second grounds the ball like a shortstop.
Oh.
And just tosses it back to the pitcher and walks off the field.
It's interference. He's out. Guy. It's automatic double play. I mean, that's open and shut.
They didn't call it that way.
I know they didn't.
And that was the question. Do you call the automatic double play or
Yes.
not on that
Yeah.
particular?
It's interference. If interference, if obvious interference prevents that double play, you can call him out and the other guy out.
You can, but do you do, Terry?
Yes.
You're going to hear about it no matter what you call here. Let me put it like that. One way or the other.
So he should have just accidentally got hit on purpose, Tom, you're saying? Not try to field it? Not
Try
make
to
it
get
look,
out of the way
not
of the
make it
ball.
look so obvious. He's trying
Get
to keep
out-
a double play from happening. He had a fat boy batting. Albert Pujols is batting. He hits a hard grounder to short. You can either take the double play or you can get a run. Accidentally get hit in the leg. You get a run.
Travesty of the game. I know you hate that.
No, I
Oh,
love
know.
hearing it.
Oh, I agree.
Because the
I
coaches
agree.
don't want to hear that at all.
You're a travesty of
Yeah.
the game. Simple, pure and simple. Like if you run the bases backwards, you're out.
Yeah.
You're a travesty of the game.
All right, what about this play then, Mr. Travesty? Fair or no fair? I like it, but we'll see.
Community College. And he's coming home. Oh, nobody saw him. That's Kentucky baseball.
The
at
old
its
fall down on
finest.
purpose.
Emilian Petrie
Is what he
scored
did.
and he's coming to college. And he's coming home.
What do you think?
That's legal. There's nothing.
Well, I didn't know if it was a travesty of the game or not. I know it's legal. The whole distract the lefty
How-
pitcher with a fall down.
How am I supposed to tell if he fell down or not? Legitimately,
I don't know.
I cannot.
I don't know.
That third base runner's an awful long way down the base path for it to be an accident.
Why is nobody yelling 4-4-4? That's on you. That one's on you. That's on the defense. Somebody should be yelling 4-4-4, and that ball should be thrown home. Right, Terry?
Should be.
All right.
How many times have we
there's nothing
seen
to
stuff,
talk-
though?
In 1997, Craig Biggio played 162 games and did not grind into a double play. He's the only player to ever do that.
Active leader and being hit by pitch.
Somebody commented.
I mean, not active.
Somebody commented, if I were allowed to play 162 games, I would also not hit into a double play. Meaning he would go over the.
I would not hit.
I wouldn't make contact.
Modern.
I could tie this record too.
I didn't mean to say active. I meant to say modern. He's the modern leader in hit by pitch. 200.
You can't tell me there's not another player who's played all 162 and avoided grounding into a double play for the entire season.
I don't know. Denny Hamlin says he wants a street course, Terry, but a street oval. Like what we were talking, the 485.
Oh, yeah.
He says all we need is acceleration, some braking points and turns, and we'll figure it out. We'll just put us an oval in a city somewhere.
I agree.
485.
I agree.
Shut down 485 on the
Charlotte.
weekend.
There you
And finally, if you're the mayor of Somerset, Kentucky, is this not now the new cover of your city, your town brochures?
Yeehaw.
We'll see you guys next week. KDCBroadcasting.com.